Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. It's 10 o'clock. It's February 1st. We have got a very, very special show for you. I don't know if you saw it. It might have been a flash. I don't know. We have got a very, very special day for you. It is February 1st. Did anyone else feel like January just kind of went on and on and on? Well, very proud to say that we have something special today. And here's the deal with February. February being the shortest month, but it's a fun-filled, jam-packed month, isn't it? We got so many exciting things. I mentioned this the other day. It's just filled with fun holidays, fun events, really special things, a little something for everybody. I mean, think about it. It's February 1st today. Groundhog Day is tomorrow. We won't see you, but Groundhog Day is tomorrow. And then just off the top of my head, we've got some Winter Olympics. We've got a fabulous big game next Sunday. We've got Valentine's Day coming up, President's Day weekend. The list goes on and on and on. Any baseball fans? Spring training's a few days away. So all of that jam-packed into one big month. And so what we thought we'd do is celebrate every single day this month. There are 20 shows in the month for us. So we're going to have a special surprise for you every single day this entire month of February, and it all kicks off today. Today is the day that we celebrate the first of the month, and this cross is coming out, which I'm very excited about. But today we want to do something really cool to honor the first of February with a flash sale. And by the way, it's not just any sale. This sale will officially be the largest sale we've ever done. This is it. It is a fabulous way to get what is on your wish list, to get the brand new items, to get the special, the different, the unique, the really cool debuts we have today, all on a 12% off sale. I know the number seems odd, but when you consider we do fine jewelry and we've got these great values anyways, and everything's discounted additionally, there you go. This is the way to get your favorite piece, get something special and new and different and bold, and maybe those Valentine's Day gifts as well. This is the day to do it. So we're so glad you're with us. This is going to be a big 3 hours, and you can let us know what you'd like to see on the air. If you have a request, something you'd like to see. Again, what's that wish list item? This is brand new. I've been telling you about it for the last couple of days. We're going to talk about a diamond cross pendant here today. I'm so excited about the diamond cross because it's 2 carats in diamonds. It's yellow diamonds. It is fabulous marquise cuts. There are only 5 of them, so that means they're 40 points individually each. Set, of course, in what else? Solid gold. And we haven't had a yellow diamond cross in some time. The last time we had a yellow diamond cross, I must say, it was a smaller emerald cut. It is one that I own, and I will tell you right now, that is something, it's one of my most cherished pieces of jewelry. So we're going to have a bigger version, a really, really special way that I think about all the great yellow diamond pieces we've had of late, the yellow diamonds that have been here in band rings, and all the great assortment and the bigger styles we've done. Well, guess what? We got the yellow diamond cross that makes for a beautiful gift as well. So that's going to be on the way coming up in a little bit, right around the top of the hour. We've got Tanzanite blowouts for you. How about that? The big stones are here. Going to bring out some really large individual Tanzanites. We got 8 carats, 7 carats, a couple of 7-carat stones for you in these amazing mountings. And then we have some big designer pendants that are coming out on clearance. What else? Oh, big diamond bangle is here. It's got yellow diamonds as well. You name it, we got it. I expect a lot of requests today, as I know the weather may be a little bit dreary for some out there and maybe cold, and maybe it's that day you want to stay in. We're going to send some of our 90-degree weather to you guys. We are having a major heat wave here in Los Angeles. So we'll try to send that out east for you and bring you what we do on Sundays, which is all the fabulous color and beauty and great sparkle you love of our jewelry. But there is never been a sale like this one before. So let's get ready to shop on this Sunday and set you off to the month of February in the grandest of fashions, okay? So all sales are final because there are going to be some deep discounts here. And all of our pricing on brand new or of old, discounted to the very, very strongest degree. So let's get started with, I've got a Sapphire here to start you off with. And again, any requests you have, get them in. We're happy to help you. They don't need to be, I know everyone's tempted to wait till like 12:59 p.m. when we got a minute left. Don't wait that long to get those requests in. We want to help you. So take a look at this. This is our beautiful sapphire. It's a great sapphire ring that I just think is one of the prettier ones we have done. And again, for all those messages I keep receiving, Sherry, yes, and I was able to get back to you real quick about 30 seconds before the show started. So that's okay, Sherry. It's no problem. No problem. Thank you, Sherry. Oh, and by the way, a special birthday shout out. Can we just say hi to a birthday? Because I was talking about yellow diamonds, and you know what? Yellow diamond crosses, I know, are a special treat for a lot of us here, but I got to tell you, I want to wish a very, very special happy birthday to Miriam. Miriam in California. She is a longtime viewer of ours and a dear friend of the network. So Miriam, happy birthday to you. I hope she's watching. You never know. I would like to just shout it out just in case she is. So Miriam, happy birthday to you. And again, many, many more. And the warmest wishes to you. And enjoy your day. Let's take a look at this sapphire. So we've got item number 1124461. And there's so much to talk about today, right? So much to talk about. We got, the Grammys tonight. That's the holiday tonight. There's always something. I know I'm like only thinking of like what I name off 10 things. There's so much more, and we'll talk about it throughout the month. And again, a special surprise every day, every single day, except for Mondays and Tuesdays when we're not here. There aren't going to be, well, there might be a surprise, but you never know, right? Again, let us know what you'd like to see on the air. We'll bring it to you. This is the time to shop, get your one-of-a-kinds. Got a couple pieces available from yesterday if there's any interest there. Love to help you out, but this is really, really stunning, isn't it? And that's going to be a really, really good look. Do you love it? This is that cornflower blue set of 4 there. You've got the set of 4 stone. I don't know what the wheel is doing. The wheel is excited too. It's February. Yay, February's here, which means spring's around the corner. Believe it or not, it is. It is. Listen, spring training's 10 days away. So, you know, it's here. It's, guys, it's coming. It's, I promise, you're to hear first. And then we've got the 436 in the sapphires. These are the ovals together, 4 ovals together. And they actually end up looking kind of like one when you see it from a distance, which I'll show you next. But then you also have the diamonds around it. And that big diamond in the center, that's 51 points all together. It is a fantastic way to go here. But all you need to do is dial. It's in white gold. It's a really, really good look. We got the fabulous, fabulous ring that we love. And sapphires and diamonds together make a great mix. But these are those beautiful bright blues. They're those really stunning. Now, I know the math is going to be a little weird. I'm not going to be able to do it in my head like I can 10%. But you realize we've never done 12% off. And when you're buying jewelry, like 12% off might not be a big deal on a $10 item. But it's a really big deal on a $10,000 item. And it's a really big deal on a $2,000 item. And all the great specials we have. And you know our values are top notch anyways. So very proud to have this kind of sale event today, 1st of February. Really nice little surprise here on our Sunday, getting you all the best. Now, here is what we're going to do. I'm going to try this on. We're going to get you a big old value. We're going to take it down from $19.99 where it easily should be. You can see how it's going to still give you that round medallion feel, but those multiple stones coming together. Get ready. I get to blow things out first. You get to take that 12% off, whatever price you see here at checkout. Also want to keep in mind with the, there are very few exceptions to the rule, but I'll be able to show you what you're going to receive on the air. So that's also important. Obviously, don't be intimidated by final sale. You guys know, those of you that have been shopping with us a long time, even if you haven't, you know, the piece you see on the air is the piece you get, except for my exceptions on diamonds. I've got a couple diamond pieces like our yellow diamond cross, which I've got multiples to show you here. They're fantastic. And, you know, all the yellow diamonds are consistent because I make sure of that. You know, obviously I'm helping, you know, in the behind the scenes, make sure they're all matched and mated for you. But this is better than $1,900 and better than $1,500. And isn't it refreshing when literally everybody in the business, and I don't care where you shop for jewelry, like or what kind of jewelry it is, even if it's faux jewelry, costume jewelry, man-made jewelry, the lab-grown, sterling silver, stainless steels, everything's going up. It's the metals, it's the diamonds, it's everything, every aspect. So when you consider that you're getting up a sale like this, where everything is going exactly the opposite, because everybody else in the business is taking their prices and having to adjust them every single day, every day. They're moving their prices up. They're moving them up day by day by day by day. And instead, we are here to literally say, let's do exactly the opposite. And that is important. And this is the perfect proof here, because here's a ring that made some time ago. We're taking it down from where it's ever been. You get that extra savings event sale price. You get the great price I'm going to give you. You get the better price when you see it at checkout, because obviously the 12% off, remember, the price you will see here is not the price you pay. The price you see there, that's the price on the air. That's going to come down by 12%. And that's what makes it the best value possible. That's why you take advantage of everything, okay? Let's go ahead and blow it out. Not $15, $14, or $13.99. It's not going to be even $12.99. And welcome in 1st of February. I know, I read an article this morning. I was reading a lot of news this morning and, you know, catching up as I do. I'm a big reader. I love to read, and I'm, you know, from the news world and community when I was very, very young. So, you know, I'm always keeping up to date. And I got to tell you, it was like every article said the same thing. They were all about, I read articles about sports and about politics and about economy. And I was like, everybody was saying the same thing. Did January feel like it was 87 days long? Because it kind of did. And they sometimes do, because it's the letdown of the holidays and then the new year and then all that fight to keep the resolutions going and all that, right? And new experiences, new day. I mean, this is really, it's the dawning of a new day here, new month, and it's our shortest one, but it's the most fabulous one if you ask me. And let's talk about what we're going to do instead. 12 or $11.99, and this is where you have got to be on the phone lines ready to go. Here we are at better than 11. No, it's not. It's going to be $1,111, and it sounds like a weird number, but then you take that down by 12%. I'll give you those prices, by the way. It's $977 and 68. So it's a weird number, I know, but it's going to be the biggest discount, and why not save more than you've ever saved before? And again, a surprise every day this month. Every single day we're with you, okay? Every Wednesday through Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, then Saturday and Sunday mornings. Every single day in February, there will be a special surprise. So make sure you're with me, not just today, every day. And it's a month of fun. It's the fabulous fun month of February, because I really contend that every day there's something special to celebrate in life. But I think this month especially, the whole world celebrates every single day of February. So there's a lot of fun things to talk about and do. And so here it is at what'll be $977, okay? $977 and change. If you'd like to get the sapphire and diamonds, we'll keep on rolling. I've got an aquamarine pendant here that we're going to show you next. So if any of that sounds good, I know we're really busy on the phone line so far. Obviously, I would imagine some requests being made, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, so we're verifying on this one. And then let's take a look at this. This is the aqua pendant. Now we go to a blue that is a lighter shade of blue, and that really, really pretty sky blue, and still the best of an aqua out there, because you do not see color like this. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll try it on again. They're probably seeing it now because there's that delay, but let's just go ahead and show it one more time. I'm putting it on with one hand, guys. That is there an Olympic sport for trying jewelry on with one hand? So I'm doing it. There it is. So that's what it looks like on the hand there for you. And then, yes, we'll see who's got, yeah, question? That's very good. Thank you so much. So here we are in white gold only on that one. Just keep that in mind. It was $977 and change. And then we'll go right back up close, and thank you so much. And then here we go to the aquamarine. This is the 130, or actually 140. This is 111.9186, and that's going to be the 140 round, 13 points in diamonds. Good morning to everybody. Glad you're with us. Happy, 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 happy February and Sunday. So glad you're here. And gosh, it's such a fun month. It really is. Have fun with us. We're going to have a blast this month, I can tell you that. But here is 13 points in diamonds around. That's your halo. We're going to make this under $1,000, not even $999. And remember, biggest sale ever. You got a chance to pick up anything you wish here, as long as it's available. If it's in stock, we'll bring it on out for you, show it to you, give you that great value, and send this one out better than $9, better than $8, better than $7.99. It's only $699 and $6.99 with your discount. It's going to only turn out to be $615. So a big extra bonus there. And then remember, these are always, this sale event is the kind where with a percentage base, you want to take advantage of the museum pieces, the bigger styles. That's where you have the most to save. And if that was a little out of reach before anything, this is the day that makes it the most affordable it's ever going to be. And we're doing exactly the opposite of what the industry has to do. And that's, again, it's fair enough. That's what you got to do when gold goes big and diamonds go up and all that. That's what you got to do. But we are doing the opposite. We have a new moonstone today. I know our moonstones were very popular yesterday. We're going to bring you a new one. It's a 229. Have a yellow diamond bangle, a heart-shaped blue zircon that's incredible. If you'd like the aqua, here it is on the hand. Let me show you that one here very quickly. So that's what the aqua pendant's going to look like from a distance. And you see the sky blue versus the royal blues of the sapphire that I still have on. Here's what the measurement's going to look like as far as top to bottom with that bail. And so interesting, they did the squared off halo, I should say, with the round stone. It's a little over ½ inch. That'd be 5/8 of an inch in the height. Here's what it looks like from a distance, and we'll get you a little sneak peek of that fabulous pendant that's coming up. Again, I just threw it on a chain of my own. Of course, the clasp is moving forward. So we'll go ahead and give you a great value on that one coming up in a little bit. That's what we're waiting on today, a very important diamond cross. All right, let's go back to the wheel. Take a look at this one more time. It's a last call on the aquamarine. Okay, $6.99 turns into $6.15 if you like it. Stays in the yellow gold. Now we also have, and I need requests. Are there any requests yet? None? Zero. Nothing. Okay. Good. All right. Perfect. Well, if I just kick back and let's see what we got. We've got a really special moonstone. This is our big one. And lately we have been seeing those larger, look at this. Oh, the larger stones here. Let me polish it up and then give it a look here with the larger stones in diamonds with the larger moonstone. And we're going really, really high end here with the way this is done. all these bigger individual diamonds that you have around it, and they're big round brilliance. We've got 1130075, and call us with requests. That's welcome on this flash event, a flash sale. Gone in a flash, okay? This is really important to take advantage of anything, because 12% is not something we've ever done in our history. It spans a little over a decade, so keep that in mind. Here we are with our 2 carat 29 cushion cut rainbow moonstone. That is also 162 in the diamonds. And so you've got a very impressive, very ornate mounting. They're bigger round brilliance. And then you have some of the fancy cut marquise there as well. They're in the corners, if you will. So look at the prongs and then extend out from there. And that's where you will indeed see those bigger marquise cut diamonds that you have. And that is going to be, let's see, 162. Love this in the white gold. It's a really fabulous setting. And you can see all the colors. It's giving you every color, blues and greens, pinks and purples, reds and goldens as well. All the different colors of the rainbow, hence rainbow moonstone, when usually a moonstone just gives you the blue and the purple, and that's about it. This is important. We've got a very special opportunity for you on this one only. Let's try it on so you can see how grand this is from a distance away. And once again, a Sunday in full effect. Sunday's always a must-see show, but we've got that special cross coming up. The marquee shapes in the cross, yellow diamonds. They're 40 pointers. They're huge. We're going to see that coming up. But if you'd like the moonstone, blowout time is here. Let's make it really affordable for you, and only just, look at that, the sparkle of those diamonds. It's the subtlety and the surreal kind of like reserved nature of those colors being very iridescent, and all the colors of the rainbow being pastel, but all at the same time with the pop of the diamonds are so stunning. And it's going to be, let's make it $3,299 for a value there on the moonstone. Major one. I know they've all been about $5,000 or $6,000. We're certainly making this one more affordable for our big flash sale day. February 1st is here. So a fabulous morning to you. Welcome into February. Glad you're here. $3,299, and also a significant, about a, oh God, we're getting close to $400 off there as well. So that's actually going to turn out to be only $2,903. So big savings there, get you well under that $3,000 mark, which is awfully important. So huge value there. $2,903 is your price tag. We have a couple Ferrari. I want to just address Carrie. I know I got your email, but it was a really busy morning, as you might imagine. Most mornings are. My mornings start up at 5 a.m. on the weekends, and that's after a Saturday night event. So there's not a lot of sleep, but I didn't get a chance planning the show here to address you, Carrie, in email form, but I will address you now. Ferrari, I have a couple, but they're not rings except for a gent style. I don't have a Ferrari ring today. I have a gent style. I have earrings, and that's it. So no, nothing in Ferrari today, unfortunately, outside the gents ring and the earring hoop. So Carrie, I hope you're watching and heard that, because again, emails, I got a little behind on my emails this morning. So there we are, $3,299. You can imagine putting together a big old flash sale is really an exciting day. So let's get you ready, guys. $3,299, and we're going to show you, okay, I have this really special Paraiba. There is a 2 carat that's brand new in a bridge setting. We have 2 Paraibas today, go figure. And one's a 240 stone and the other's a 194 stone. So that will be very, very exciting. Our Tanzanite, major flash sale on Tanzanite, and we've got, again, 7 and 8 carats. They're going to come your way. Very, very important there. And again, $2,900. So I don't expect you to do the math. It's easy like Sunday morning. That's what Lionel Richie always says. Easy like Sunday morning, so that means no math allowed. So I'll do that for you, but just remind you that's basically $2,900. Which one do you need, Andy? I may have it. Oh, that's from Thursday, I think. Yeah, that's in Thursday's box. Yeah. Or Friday. Thursday or Friday. I think it was Thursday or Friday? I don't know. Maybe Friday. Who knows? Oh boy, it's the end of a week, a long week. It's been a week. All right, so here we go. $2,900 if you'd like that one. And then we've got, there it is. Which star sapphire? Is it the one with the triple row? Oh, I love this star sapphire. See, this is, and who's it for? LB. LB? Like my initials? Really? Cool. Okay. It's going to be my new code name. I'm now LB. I like that. I love that. Okay, so let's take a look. This is, I had a trio the other day. This was by far my favorite. I'm glad you like it as well. It's around It's a slightly periwinkle color. It's blue, we're calling it blue, but it's got a little bit of a purple, which is very distinctive, and why not? Just makes it all the more rare when you've got a purple blue sapphire. It is our 370. This was the big one. It was 112, 1221. This is the numerical palindrome one that I think is the best of all that we have right now in the Blue Star sapphires. Outside of there's a 22 karat that's like $80,000 or something, so that's a different story. But when we're talking about affordability and really extreme quality, there it is. 370 plus the carat weight is a 130 diamond weight, all bigger stones here in this triple split design with this middle row. Look at that, it goes all the way under. That's not an illusion, that's an actual bridge, if you will, but still while a split shank is happening, so it really gives you the wider band, but still very comfortable. And you've got this, I mean, every diamond, look at that. Every single diamond is really spectacular and large. That's how you get to a carat 31 in all those remarkable stones. Now, this is a nearly round, we're calling it a roval, it's just off round, and it also is gonna be one of those big old discounts, and today, major value. You get it for, and it was $13,000 once upon a time, but we're scrapping that and obviously doing a lot better on this pricing for you. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. If you haven't seen it before, we'll size it for you. We're still doing free shipping, free sizing, and isn't that, it's kind of an everyday occurrence, but I don't want to lose sight of how fabulous that is. Free shipping, sizing, and gold color change when possible, which it is here. It's actually available in any gold color, although let me just, you know, give my 2 cents here. Really good in the white gold. The star itself will always be that silvery white tone, so it looks really good with the white diamonds and the white gold. So I think you might just want to leave it just the way it is and then just tell us what ring size you need, but it's also going to be better than that $13,000 or $12,999. We're going to go significantly less on this 2/1/26. Very excited. 1st of February flash sale. It's the month of fun. That's what I've declared February 2026. It's the month of fun. There's something fun and special every single day here, and really we're going to celebrate all month long. So instead of $12,000, we're going to blow it out and make it $2,999. But then of course there's that extra 12%. That means this is $2,639 instead. Now that is how you do some sale shopping. And we are really, truly putting everything on sale. So you've got a chance, pick up the dream piece, whatever it is, and we'll bring it out to you. This is the chance to pick it up, and you got a chance here to take advantage while we've got airtime. That's 2 hours and 38 minutes left. That's not a lot of time. We're not here all day. We're here for the, you know, just these few hours. So make sure you take advantage, capitalize on those requests. I would expect to keep the requests going all day long. Hope there's something you're still thinking about that at this point you can get that extra savings on. Now also, we have yellow diamond studs, not just about the yellow diamond cross, which if you haven't seen it in the last couple of days and you're seeing it on, you're wondering, okay, what's that yellow diamond cross situation? There it is, the fabulous, look at those. Those are gorgeous, gorgeous bright yellows in the diamonds, in the yellow gold. It's going to only be yellow gold, so you'll have no choice to make on this because no sizing, great gifting. Maybe you know somebody who loves crosses and this could be their Valentine's Day gift, or it's a Valentine's gift to yourself. And we had, of course, it was the fabulous white diamond cross that we had last week. Well, this is the yellow diamond version. And actually, what was the white diamond cross had 6 stones. This has 5. So these are actually slightly bigger, and of course, they're yellows. And yet, I got a special opportunity, and you're going to get 12% off on debut. And it literally, I already had, I'd already come up with a really big sale price on this cross, and yet we're still going to give it 12%. Okay, William, you've seen this band before, William. So time to take advantage of this fabulous band. Well, I like William's style. He's like a sale. He's like a vulture, you know, sale vulture. I'm the same way. I love to like stock pieces. I'm a shopper stalker, a stalker shopper, if you will. I'll stock pieces. I think that's part of the fun of it. So that one's here if you'd like it. Look at this. This is the princess cut band that I think everybody needs at least one of. We all need a great diamond band. You know, there's so many ways to wear it, from pinky to thumb and anywhere in between, or stackable, or wear one, or wedding set, not wedding set, whatever, men's or ladies. This style, and I don't think that all diamond bands work for the men, but I think this one does if they're into diamonds, because it's princess cut, so they're set down low. They're not prong set. They're not, you know, up in a basket, which tends to make the ring look a little bit more ladylike and feminine. This is really just easy to wear the way everything is set down in to the gold, and that also gives you a lot of gold there too, because you've got that, you know, substantial style. It's got to be deep enough for the diamonds to set into. These are the squares. Squares, princess cuts are squares with a lot of fire. They have the fire of a round brilliant, but they're squares. So you can do things like set them side by side and never have a gap or a break. And it's item number 11288919. Here we go. It is the 91 point princess cut band, your choice. I only have the white and the rose here, but we can do any gold color you'd like, and in your size. They've got great finishing. Jason, are you taking the Blue Star Sapphire? Is that still available? All right, I guess that one's still available. If you'd like the Blue Star Sapphire, anybody can grab it. And then here we go with our very, very important, and I mean extra special 91 pointer. That's a minimum. You know, if they tend to be, if they're a little larger size, they go a little bit more down the side, so we can make sure they go halfway around for you. And that's key to remember. So here you have that band, so wearable. Look at the inside, how that's finished, like princess cuts are, where there's that kind of grid style behind it. And then it looks amazing. I mean, look at how you can stack these. This might be your day to get more than one. Stack different sizes or colors, wear them different ways. You can see I have the smaller size here on the pinky and the larger size here on the ring finger. They would stack beautifully down the hand or across the hand. They could be thumb rings as well. You can get as many as you need. They're also like we had that great yellow diamond piece yesterday that was a great ring guard, but this could be as well. And it's going to be, you know what, better than even 39. Well, this one's gone up a little bit. $39.99 since I last saw it. Makes sense. Gold did reach record highs this very week. So that was all-time record highs. We're doing better than even 39, 29, or 19. So now's the time to get your fabulous band in princess cuts, one of the higher end cuts in diamonds that's out there, and we're blowing it out right now for a better value than 19, 18, 17, 16, and guess what? Still a long way to go here when it's not even 16 or 15.99 for solid gold, almost a carat. There aren't that many stones. It means they're all bigger stones as well, and we're going to get this a home for $1,499, but that's not it. You're getting our biggest sale event ever, and it's $1,300 basically. It's $1,319 if you'd like to get it. So that's a big difference. And especially if you're getting a couple of them to stack or to mix and match or to give as a gift, and why not? Everybody can wear this style. This style is universal, 100% wearable by one and all if they love diamonds. And that is an important way to go. So our cross will be coming up. I'm thinking, is 11 o'clock going to be too early for everybody, or are we okay with that? I know there's a lot going on Sunday, February 1st. So just want to make sure that you're all good with that. I'm hoping maybe top of the hour we'll get to that time and cross, because there aren't that many. Ooh, not that many at all. Not that many at all. So we'll get to that top of the hour. It's about 33 minutes from now. So not long to wait on the yellow diamond cross. And speaking of yellow diamonds, look at this. That is a yellow diamond bangle. That is fabulous. So yellow diamond bangle with the big stones. That looks like the stones we see in rings, but they're all together in a gorgeous bracelet style. So that'll be $13.19 if you'd like that band. All right, next up, we're on our way. We've got our gent style. Have you guys seen this Ferrari piece with the gents or ladies, really either way, but this one's really handsome, isn't it? All the multicolors from the greens, mostly greens and yellows and champagnes there. We have one pair of Ferrari hoops, like I mentioned, the gents ring in the hoops, all we have today. And then I want to get to our yellow diamond in earrings. We've got studs that'll go beautifully with the cross. So if you want to do like dual or companion gifts, that's a great way to go. Have our blue zircon heart shape, our Paraibas. There's one opportunity here that I had to make sure this got in the first half hour of the show, simply because it's one of our very, very best values on a purple Paraiba. And it is, look at this stone. It's a good size too. Take a look at that. That's going to be the purple Paraiba. It's kind of a purpley pink, and that's what Paraibas tend to be, because when they have the copper content, they get a little bit more intense, right? That's what's so important. It's 112-8634. That's our purple Paraiba with the baguettes, 2 of them in each corner, and then the round's also a dual halo. It's 112-8634, and it's a carat and a half. Copper bearing, 51 points in diamonds. Call me on the bands. We have quite a bit of a delay today, so I'm going to keep on moving before pieces go. Otherwise, we're not going to show you a lot of jewelry. So it's my preference to show you as many pieces as we can, especially during an event like this one where you've got a flash sale to take advantage of 12% off and a special surprise every single day this month. We're here with you Wednesday through Sunday, so that won't be all 28 days, but it will be 20 days, which is exciting, okay? So here we are with the carat and a half, 51 points. I'm going to try this on. There's a value. That's why it has to be here in the first hour. Otherwise, we have to kind of show this when the majority of our audience might still be off at worship or doing other things or brunching or whatever they're doing, or maybe just shoveling some snow. And you know, you shouldn't do that, right? That's a danger. That's a health risk. Please don't do that. It really is. I mean, I've got so many friends on the East Coast that are going through that. I'm like, please stay in. Please let the people who are professionals do that. Don't hurt yourself and don't get too cold. Yes. Oh, thank you. What color? Good. All right. Sounds good. Bands are going. Very nice. And again, let me know how many you'd like. And then here's what we're going to do on this one of a kind. I'm going to try it on. Then we're going to get this a value because that should be at least $49.99. And that's where we see our Paraibas get real popular. The purples have been, of course, they're only here. They're very, very unique. I love that they're kind of matching this unique color that we have going on here, kind of a purpley, magenta, not really fuchsia because it doesn't have more pink than purple. It's more purple than pink, but it's got that neon, and you see that there. It just got brighter on this perspective than it was up close, which tells you something about this stone. And it's going to be better than, oh, look at this. This is a good one. I'm going to do better than 5, better than 4. Call me, it's a one only. That's the piece you will receive. So you do want to keep that in mind, is that we got pieces on the air. That's the piece that actually goes to you in the case of everything but diamonds. And there's not always everything in diamonds. I've got a couple of those bands, as you saw, but our white diamonds and our yellow diamonds, you know what they look like. Diamonds are pretty much like universal as well. It's these colored stones. You need to really see the one you're getting, and that's what we do. So you can know exactly, you'll see it better here than you'd ever see it in real life, because you really need a jeweler's loupe and really good lighting and a really trained eye to look at it any closer and get any better, more scrutinizing look than we give you now on TV. So that's important. And here's what I'll do instead of $49, $39, or $29. I'm giving jewelry away. It's today. We get 2.5 hours to do this. So make sure you just, again, get ready, get requests in, pick up the pieces that we had earlier if they're still available, like the Blue Star Sapphire or the Moonstone. But we'll make this $24.99. And keep in mind, that comes down by another 12%. So it's actually under $2,200. Yeah. So $24.99, that's an easy one. $24.99, when you take that 12%, that comes down to $21.99. So a very interesting savings there of another basically $300. Yes. Would you like this one, Allison, or something else? All right, now operators, let me know what you are taking. Oh, okay. Most of the Paraibas are this color. We have one that's a lavender. Have they seen it? The big one that's a lavender, ask them if they've seen the lavender stone. We have only one that's a true lavender. Most of them are this kind of more, again, it's not really pink, but it's got that little bit of a blend. As far as, and also, are we good on the size range? Because that purple one that I have, the lavender, is a little bit larger, but it's a, you want to see it? Okay, so we'll just have, Andy, do you remember the big lavender Couperine we have that's in that squared off style? Perfect, we'll bring that out. Who's it for? Greg? Or Craig? Craig with a C? All right. Craig will bring it out for you. It'll be here momentarily. Jason, did you have a request as well? What's that?
Orange diamond ring, 1 carat.
Oh, an orange diamond ring in 1 carat size? Don't think we have one of those. I mean, we'll be happy to check, but I have not seen one in a while. No. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Oh, man, that's yeah. But it's a good request because that's the one you want to save a bunch of money on. So what we'll do is while we wait for that lavender to come out, this one is really beautiful, and $21.99 is what that'll be. So it's a huge extra savings. You're getting $300 extra off. We'll get to our big Tanzanite blowout as well. We've got the Tanzanites. They're going to be 7 and 8 carats. Great value there. Heart shape will be here, which goes great because the necklace, we had that necklace yesterday. Remember that beautiful necklace that sold out? Well, I've got a heart-shaped ring today that's going to go really, really well with it. And Craig, we've got your, that was fast. Thank you so much. All right, so we've got the lavender. This is the true lavender that I always say looks like a purple diamond. It really does. This is the most purple of what we have. No pinks at all. It's a beautiful color, and it still doesn't look like the typical purple stones that are out there, like amethyst is the one we think of. 1128453 is the number. It's a 410 total collectible here. This one, and we dressed it up. It's deserving. It's a 410 lavender Paraiba. So it's got the lavender color. It still sparkles because it's clean, which is remarkable in a 4 carat size. Then you have the huge diamond weight, which altogether is 180 in the diamonds, and we're going to blow it out right now. Oh, this is a blowout. Yes, it is. It started here at $18,999. It's come down significantly. This is a mounting we saw yesterday, actually, with, I believe it was moonstone. It's got the tapered baguettes, princess cuts lining up along the entire first halo, also the big princess cuts on the side. And then it's going to be a combination of rounds. and the baguettes on the outside. This is the inside under gallery for you. And it's no longer 18,000 or 10,000. Even that 88.88 that was here, I think that was the last sale event that was not this good. That's where we had it for 88.88. Watch this value. Now it comes down even lower than that. And here's what it looks like on the hand for the size reference. Totally fills up the finger here. We'll size it for you. Does stay in the white gold to show off the beautiful white diamonds, but it's better than $8,000 or $7,000 or $6,000. It's not even $59.99. Wow, $5,499, but an extra savings that's going to be far more than even $550. That's $4,839 at checkout for you. So it's about $4,800 instead of this price. So that's a massive, almost $700 savings. That's a big deal, and that's why you ask for the collectibles, the high end. You can save on everything, of course, but that is really where you get the extra jumbo savings, and that's some of our bigger savings of the day. So a perfect collectible piece for one caller to own. Let me know if you'd like that last oval we showed you of the more traditional color. Look at that. Anybody else thinking purple diamond? That's all I can think about when I see the stone. It looks like that's the color of purple diamonds. Purple diamonds are not deep, rich, beautiful, like rich. They're beautiful in a different way. They've got a lavender kind of spark to them. That's what this is. And it's the only one. There is not a single solitary stone, whether smaller or larger, in our entire inventory that looks like that, which is why I immediately thought of it. It immediately came to mind. I thought $48.39 on that. Wow, that's a big savings, and that's why you want to take advantage. We've been around a decade. We've never done a sale like this ever, not even for a day, not even for an hour, not even for really one item. This is it. This is the moment. I know we're all waiting for that yellow diamond cross. It's going to be our big value of the day. It's coming up in about 25 minutes, so you don't have long to wait. We have to do it on the early side because it's pretty limited, as big yellow diamonds tend to be. And we also have a pendant wheel. We're going to see an assortment of gorgeous pendants today that are all designer. Still have the moonstone and the star sapphire, which were requested. So again, requesters don't always take the things they request, which means they're eligible for you all. So don't feel like, oh, that was for a requester, I can't take it. It's the first caller that says yes, because we just, again, want to play fair for everybody here. And we also have the major Tanzanite blowout. So that's what we have, Allison, in a purple. And then everything else is going to be a little bit more of what you saw in that last particular color that we had earlier. So, and that one's still here too at $24.99 if you'd like to get it. Then there's a pair of Ferrari hoops. And then we've got the men's ring, and we do have an Alexandrite necklace. This one's awfully pretty. It's 3 stones together in Alexandrite. And let me show it to you here from a distance. It's 112-7993. First caller, go and get that one for about $4,800. Now here we go with our Alexandrites. Trio of them set independently of this oval. This is all done in platinum. It's 21 points of Alexandrite, also 20 points in diamonds. And it comes with this chain. If I show you the chain, it comes with it. So there you have the chain, which is going to be 16 inches, and a little adjustability here, but you can always take it off and use it with another chain as well. If you've got a sterling silver, white gold chain, another platinum chain, you can do that as well. Here's what it looks like on the neckline for you as well. And then of course, paired up with that yellow diamond cross, we're going to see in just about 20 minutes or so. So not long to wait on that yellow diamond cross that's coming up, but this is fabulous. And let's go ahead and show it up close as well, because we want to make sure you get a great big value on everything, even the really affordable. This one's always a little bit difficult to show you because it's all those Alexandrites are set independently. So it's going to be kind of like 2 different looks. I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then I'll show you what the Alexandrites look like, and I'll kind of prop those up so you can see them a little bit better, because that's really important to see how gorgeous those Alexandrites are. And they like to they nest within this oval, so they're going to move a little bit. But there you can see the consistency of them and how they look in that purpley shade. They're already looking more purple than they are blue-green. Very impressive. You can see it's a box link chain for your pendant as well, and that's going to be only $9.99. And $9.99 is not something we see at all anymore in jewelry, not fine jewelry at least, but you're getting an extra savings that makes it $8.79 instead, and the chain comes with it. So beautiful Alexandrites. Again, that's what it looks like straight up and down. I'll go back to the hand here so you can see it that way. And then we're going to get you a last call on anything in this hour, because we only have about 20 minutes left in the hour before our yellow diamond cross. Brand new debut. Can't wait for it. And yes, it will be. I already put it on sale because guess what? There was no flash sale until this morning. So it's on sale as a big top of the hour incredible value, and then it's going to be on a 12% off flash sale as well, which is really going to help you save. And now we have another request. So here is a pendant. Now I've also got, Andy, I'll point it out to them. We also have that, remember the heart shape? The heart shape couperine we have? There is a heart shape here as well. But this is a copper bearing pendant, and I'm going to get this one, just came out by request, and I got to get the fingerprints off of it. It's 1129539, and there's a heart shape with no diamonds as well if you'd like to see it. And then we have this one here with purple Paraiba. Again, 1129539. It's a 2-carat 93 oval. It's set up like this. So let me show you how this works, because there's a lot of mirror finishing to the gold, which is not always its best angle up close. Yeah. The which one? You got it. Alexandrite gone. Thank you so much. That's the necklace. That is gone with chain. And then here we are. So this is actually set where there's like, it's almost like a bridge. The whole backing is done as a slide. And it's going to be our big 293 with 12 points in diamonds. And then what you do is you're going to put your chain through it any way you want. East to west or north to south. Here's what it looks like on the hand, so you can get an idea and a better look without the glare. Still glares a little bit, but there you got it. So you can see there what it's going to look like set on this platform. So it's like 2 layers of gold, and then your chain goes through the actual inside of the pendant, which is why we call it a slide. And then you can see here its length is going to be about 3/4 of an inch, a little bit more, maybe 7/8, and then we'll show it to you on. And then of course you could always wear it east to west if you'd like to put your chain through each end and wear it like that. You could. So more traditional this way certainly, but you can wear it how you wish, and we'll blow it out right now. Okay, so we're going to send it on out of here very quickly as we can at a great value. If you want to see the heart shape that has no diamonds, it's in yellow gold and it's fabulous, so we can show that as well. But this is going to be, let's just blow it out. New price tag. I'm going to do this for, I don't like $49.99 as much, so let's make it a lot more interesting. And that you can see the glow there. I love the way the stone glows on the gold underneath it. We're going to blow that out for just, you know what, make it $29.99. You know what, skip that. Let's go even lower. I'm on full, like I got no restrictions. I'm just putting everything on sale. Everything should go. And the truth is we're 40 minutes in and we still got a couple pieces left from the first 40 minutes. Not normal. So let's just go ahead and take advantage of this. 29, no. 25, no. It's not even $24.99. I'll blow it out for $2,299, and then your new price will only be $2,023. Oh, I like that. 2023, that is. So that's nice. A little over $2,000 for that one if you want the big 2-carat 93 Paraiba. Our purple, that lavender is still here. The purple ring, which actually would go beautifully color-wise and shape-wise. It would look great with this pendant as well. And remember, it's going to be down to 2023. So that's $2,023.12. Okay. And then we're on our way. If they want to see the heart shape Paraiba, I have one. It's really pretty. It's a heart shape, and then it's got that little exclamation point style to the pendant. So it's really quite easy to wear and very striking. And the heart shape is lovely. So you can always call us if you want to see that one, but we got to move. And we've got more on the way here. The Ferrari earrings in yellow diamonds, and a fabulous way to get some yellow. I know we're all waiting for the cross. I understand. And it's very limited. We have 10. So that's not very many. Usually a big top of the hour, especially priced the way this one is not going to be lasting very long. So I know we're all gearing up, 18 minutes away from the big top of the hour. And we'll have that for you. And that's going to be really crucial to call in early on. Plus we have earrings to match it as well. So a lot of exciting things on the way for you. But this is the one and only Ferrari hoop earring that we have today. It's 1129863. And it gives you, well, 3 huge stones in the middle. This is like 3 center stones right down the middle. And of course, they're going to sit up vertically, but we're just showing you this is the close way to see all the stones, because we want you to appreciate the quality that's there throughout. Now, it's a carat 68 among your 6 centers. It makes them about 28 points apiece. And then you have 65 points of side diamonds. And every bit yellow. They're all yellow diamonds, but it's 1129863. And it gives you a grand total of 233. So quite a bit of diamond weight here. And a last call on the hoops. And all we can say is, dial in early, because you know what happens. And the Ferrari styles are not something we have any new coming in. That's the other problem. We had them for a couple weeks. We got a little spoiled seeing, I literally had like 2 to 3 a day for the last maybe 3 weeks, month or so. And we kind of now are assuming, oh, they'll always be here. No, this is done. So now we've got 168 in the centers. So that's the 1, 2, 3, and the 1, 2, 3. Those are the big ones. That's what puts them at 28 points or so a piece on average. Then you have the 65 points in the sides. All yellow, so we could probably just say, hey, it's 233. but we want to really make sure and emphasize how big those center stones are because they're impressive. And we're going to do something really wild here for you. Call me early. I've got this beautiful value for you, and I know they're very wearable in their size as well. And of course, we'll show them to you from a distance. We'll show them on. We'll give you the length measurement, all that you need. But it is not a time to sit back, and all my requests are still here. So all the pieces that are requested, if you wanted to take them but felt like, I don't know if I should, they weren't requested by me, that's okay. They're still here. So it's easy to say, I think our requesters are bowing out for now. But look at that. That's the 3/4 inch length. They have this really cool click enclosure. They're a nice size. That's really easy. Straight post, locks into place, you're done. I'm going to show one on the ear for you as well. And the 3/4 inch, and these are another big savings. They were $89.99 last time we had them. We get to put them on a flash sale today. I get to put them on sale. You get to put them on sale. We all get to take our discounts and make these really affordable and very easy and a stunning, stunning, stunning look. You see those? Aren't they pretty the way they look here? The way they're done is so really attractive, and that they're going to sweep around. So you get all those bigger stones that you see, and then they really do continue. They almost look more like a line style as well when you see them from a distance away. And we are about to blow them out for better than even, I don't love even the $5,000 we've got here for the sale event. Take them even lower for you than even $49.99. One pair, that's it. Goes beautifully with also, I'm thinking about the yellow diamond cross, yeah, that we have coming up in about 15 minutes. But there are your bigger style centers, and that's really important. Almost, again, 28 points or so a piece. It's not even $4,500. This is before your 12% off. It's the biggest discount, I know. It's a really special discount to get, and we're going to take them even lower than $45 or $44 or $43. They are $4,299, and then we'll take a close-up look and get you that off. That extra savings price that you're going to take advantage of. $42.99 with 12% off is going to be $37.83. So a big value there, taking them under $3,800. Okay, so last call on this hoop, and here's your pair. I'll show you. There's that second one back, and it's all solid gold for you. Really beautiful the way those yellow diamonds are. The big individual sizes there. I love the way they're framed. I mean, it's like having 6 yellow diamond rings all in one earring. Pretty outstanding if you ask me. And I think that for those of us that love yellow diamonds, well, there aren't a lot of yellow diamond earrings that come around. I've got some today that, are lovely. They're studs. So it's a little different when you're getting into the hoop area like this, where you've got so many very impressive stones. We've seen a couple Ferrari designs that have had the pave. Nothing quite this impressive as far as the size of the diamonds, though. So that's really important. Now, if you would like to get our studs, they're coming up as well. They'll be after the cross, because we think of them as like a great pairing together. So they would look fabulous. And we've got the cross coming up in just about, I know we're 14 minutes away. And wait till you see. I really, truly, I'm going to lose so much money in this cross. It's a shame what I'm doing. I mean, from this perspective of poor TVON. But, it's a Sunday, 1st of February. We're putting everything on sale, and I think you've seen that already. And then we have that Tanzanite discount. You want to see the heart shape? The heart shape was very popular yesterday in a necklace. So I've got the big value today in a heart-shaped ring. Oh, you're going to like this one a lot. Look at this one. This is the heart-shaped stone, the one and only heart shape in a ring that I have. It's 112-9654, and it's 7 carats 38 in the size. So very impressive there. It's a 738 with 53 points. We kept it classic here. Halo design, emphasizing that heart shape. Diamonds down the shoulders as well, which is really fabulous. And then that solid gold that we love in the white, the yellow, the rose. You do get to change that even. I don't know if I would. It looks pretty fabulous, but I know how popular the yellow gold was yesterday in a necklace, and if that's any indication, you might want to change it, and that's totally fine and not going to be a penny more cost to you. But this is the value we love. And instead of getting this, I know $79.99 is fabulous compared to everyone else's Tanzanite prices. I saw some block C's on the air the other day somewhere else. $3,800 a carat. Ooh, that's a lot for a very light pale stone. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend $3,800 a carat even if it is blue wing. And that's the weird, that's the spoiling we do for you. That's how we bring you values that only are here. This is the kind of value that we live to do, is deals that nobody else can even on lower quality, which begs the question, would you ever want to shop a lower quality stone when you've got more to pay? That makes no sense to me. And value is when you can get the highest level of quality and pay less. That's what a great value is. And that is exactly what we're bringing right now, where you're not even spending anything like, look, we're not doing $79, we're doing better. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $7,000, $6,000, $5,000, or we're not even doing $49.99. You got the big savings right now, but this is where the heart shape comes into play. Take a look at it on the hand here. We've got our yellow diamond cross in 10 minutes. I know that's what everyone's waiting for, but there are values also coming your way up to that point. And I think for the white diamond lovers out there, we had the white diamond cross last week. I would layer them. I would put them on together. Oh my goodness, what a look. Because they're different enough. The colors are different, the shapes are different, so you're gonna love them together. But look at that. That's not 49. That's not 48. We're at a 738 and it's museum reserve. So that's incredibly important. And it's not 48 or 47 or 46 or 45. Blowout time is here. It's the only heart-shaped blue wing we have. It is the gorgeous solitaire setting. That's the classic. It's the halo design and it's under 45. Let's make it $44.99. And there's way more than $500 coming off that price, because guess what? It's going to be $39.59. So you get a huge savings right here and now, and that is you're getting $540 off of savings off of that incredible price. So $44.99 comes right on down to a much better value of just $39.59. So well under $4,000 for you on this one only. Let me know if that's your special heart shape with Valentine's Day now 2 weeks, well, less than 2 weeks away. Okay, coming up, we've got pendants on the way. I've got these designer pendants I want to blow out. They're so much fun. They're all award-winning designs and specialty cuts, and they really look great. So we'll show those to you, and that's going to be coming up for our last couple of minutes of this hour. We also have a Paraiba or two. I've got two actually that are new. This is the big one. Look at this Paraiba. That is the 2 carat 40. There's a 240, and then there's also a 194. So that's very clean and bright for that size, 2.5 carats, my goodness. And then we have the carat 94 here, which is actually a real simple diamond weight, but it's still a bridge. Look at that, that's pretty. And showing off the clarity, you can see the diamonds that run right underneath it as well, like the bridge is known to do. So here's our last call. Now the hour. The hour's almost up, but let me show you a couple of the things we have available in case you missed it, because those that are just tuning in going, oh, I guess it's a Sunday. I don't know, I could tune in, I could not tune in. Then you realize, no, we're having a flash sale. 12% off everything. There's never been a sale like it in our history. Think of all the hours, all the shows, all the months, all the years. Never have seen anything like this. And you've got a chance to save, and that makes a difference. Again, it wouldn't if it was a $5 item. It makes a big difference when it's a $4,500 item, or a $5,400 item, or a $32.99 item. And these are a few of the pieces from our very first hour that are still available, most of which were requests, which I know that everyone goes, oh, well, I can't get it if it's someone else's request. They've all been shown, and they're still here, which means that I'm going to just deduce here that I think they're still available for anybody who would like them, because they're too good to stay here. And we even have a blue star sapphire. So there's our moonstone, our purple Paraiba, our fabulous purple. That's the true lavender Paraiba. Here's the star. And then what else? I've got the Tanzanite. So we'll just put that back up here. That is quite an array of colors that you get there. And you can see how a lot of them could be described as purple, maybe all 5 of them. And yet none of them look the same. None of them look like the others. And I think that's what's really cool about it, is that you get all these different looks, and yet they all have a purple element. All of them. It's just, is it purple, blue, and red? Is it purpley periwinkle like the star with an asterism? Is it a lavender? Is it a neon fuchsia? Is it a really pretty moonstone with all the colors with the purples? That's really what is so exciting. Now this necklace, oh, this necklace I love. This necklace also would be paired beautifully with the cross coming up. Let's show it. Whose request is this? Oh, hi, Risa. Thank you so much. Risa, I was just thinking about you the other day because I hadn't heard from you in a couple weeks, and I was getting worried. So I just wanted to make sure. And I saw she checked in today. So, hey, Risa, thank you. It's so good to see you. Let's show this necklace for her. This is her request, and really, it only got a little bit of love for like a day. So I really want you to see this, and I know this is probably not going to sit. Well, there we go. Look at this. Multiple shapes of different yellow diamonds. If you're not doing a cross, here's how you get a yellow diamond necklace today. And it's going to be item number 1129984. That's 72 points in your pairs. So 2 pear shapes, 72 points, they're 36 points apiece. Then you've got the ovals, 113, 3 ovals, and that means you've got 37.5 points apiece. So really important either way. They're all hanging out at 1/3 of a carat or more. And they're stunning. Now, they're going to be bezel set so they look even larger, and then they're all attached to a white gold chain that's adjustable. It's a lobster claw, 16, 17, and 18 inches in the length. Call me on those last recaps. All of those fabulous rings are still available, and boy, do we have some excellent museum pieces. But here's the necklace with yellow diamonds all throughout, and sits beautifully like a lot of our necklaces styles do right now. I mean, we're seeing a lot of beautiful ideas when it comes to necklaces, and I'm going to show you here. I love the adjustability because that way it makes it wearable or stackable, but also make sure that you fill in the neckline properly. Those are huge. And this is where, again, such an important perspective, because bezels make stones look bigger. They usually make them look double. In this case, I would say maybe even more so, because we did a nice wide bezel to it. But it's also your total diamond weight here would, of course, be 185. So it's incredible. 185, 5 stones. So chic, so classic, and yet look at that, layered with the yellow diamond cross that's coming up in about 5 minutes, that we're already getting busy on because, well, you know how limited it is. So, but this difference is I put the yellow gold cross on a yellow gold chain. This is white gold and yellow gold together. So that's why they look different, is because this is going to be two-tone. And the yellow diamond cross is only in yellow gold. And yet you still have the yellow gold here because that's what's housing your diamonds. So we'll take another close-up look. A 185 total weight here. They look fabulous and they're bright as ever. That's what's so important. We really are selective about the color of the diamonds. They have to be saturated enough, because if they're not really saturated, they're going to look like white diamonds that aren't so great. That's not what we're after. We're either after the whitest, brightest in diamonds, or we want yellow diamonds that are really of that important quality. And that's what you get here. Now, it's also going to be better than the, $49.99. No, it's gone up since I last even presented it, because when it debuted, gold was like $4,800 an ounce. And then, you know, this week it went to $5,500 an ounce, and it's crazy. So again, let's just not worry about it, because it's going up anyways. So the sooner you buy, the sooner you buy jewelry, the more you're saving. It's just a fact of life with what's happening right now. And it's not $49.39 or $29.99 for an entire necklace. And those are some pretty significant diamonds that you have there throughout. So let's get it a home and not even do 29 or 28 or 27. You've got the right idea by making those requests and getting those in, because we only have 2 hours left. That's it. So I would take advantage. Why not? There are going to be a lot of people very sad. I'm going to hear a lot of boo-hoos this afternoon when it's Sunday afternoon and I don't see you till Wednesday, and then it's like I'm emailing everybody going, I'm sorry you missed it. I'm sorry you missed it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry you missed it. So here we go. This is not even $27.99. Blowout price is here. I am so excited about this, but we got to make it even better. And we will blow it out right now. Your value is here, $26.99, but then 12%, biggest savings ever, $26.99 with a 12% off. It's down to $23.75. So it means more savings, more. I think we got the yellow diamond cross is spectacular. I can't wait to show it to you. It's in about 3 minutes. Yay, we got only a few more minutes to wait on that. I've got a couple other designer pendants to show you as well. And then requests, you got to get them in. Let us know what requests you'd like to see. This was a request and you can get one. We've got a couple of those, and you know our yellow diamonds, so beautifully consistent. All right, we're going to move on. We've got the big amethyst here. I've got 3 different designer pendants to show you, and they're on the way. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you dial in. These values are everything, okay? We've got this necklace still available if you'd like it. I'm going to go to our designer pendants and let's see how they look together. This is the clover style of the Swiss blue. Then we have a just gigantic amethyst. Look at this. Amethyst round. I know, I'll zoom back. Just give me a second to set them up, because I got 3 of them to show you. And here's the London blue. So London, Swiss, and amethyst together. And 3 designer pendants before we get to our cross. And the cross will have the yellow diamonds. But now some really fun, fabulous, bigger stones here. That's going to be our lily cut in the Swiss blue, or clover. It just feels very fresh, very designer. Our round, but it's also still a specialty. And by the way, look at this clover in the bail. That's really nice. The whole design is doubled up here. And then we've got the amethyst here in the round. That's a specialty cut as well with this beautiful, that's the bail, and then it's got the scroll work. This is a fancy cut trillion, more like, again, pie shape, elongated straight sides, and then the one curved side at the base. Although this is the top, so your bail's up here. It's like a door knocker style. All three designer pendants get the same great price for you today, amethyst, Swiss blue, or London blue. Just let me know what you prefer here, and we're gonna go ahead and blow them out. All three at the same price. It's time for them to go. They stay in the gold color they're in, and they are all one only, so take advantage of that. And we'll go ahead and make it a lot easier. I don't know about $39.99. We've got to move some jewelry here in our final couple minutes of this hour, so let's make this happen for you. And then, yes.
My friend Jane wants to know how often you do your nails.
2 weeks, every 2 weeks, every other Tuesday. Who was that, Jane?
Yeah.
Jane, every 2 weeks. Every single 2 weeks. Without fail, I have to center my whole life around it. Yeah. The question was, how often do you do your nails? And I don't do them, obviously, but I go get them done. And yes, it's every 2 weeks like clockwork, 10 a.m. Tuesdays. Yeah, exactly. That's where I am. Unless I do something more elaborate, I have to go early like 8 a.m. But yes, yes, that is the schedule. Yes, every 2 weeks like clockwork. All right, so here we go. This is going to be our very, very, very special pendant trio. And it's going to be better than $39 or $29 or even $19.99. We've got 1 minute until our diamond cross kicks off. And this is outstanding material. And we're going to do right now, make them $1,499. $1,499. That's it. $1,499. That's what we got. And then $1,499 with your extra discount. That's $1,319. So a big savings there. And welcome into our Sunday. So glad to have you with us. If you have any questions about what we've seen in the last couple of minutes or in just the last hour, there have been a lot of special pieces here. And thank you one and all for being with us for this big event. What a day we've got for you. Now, February is a fabulous month. It is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous month, if you ask me. I always say, I mean, it's the most fun of all the months, I think. And obviously, we've got a lot of great months. There's a lot of things to celebrate each and every one of them. But I think with February, there's always a lot of fun, exciting things that aren't always that stressful either. You know, some of the holidays, obviously, the ones that just went by, I think can be a little on the stressful side sometimes. There's a lot going on. And so it's really one of those where I think February, there's always something to celebrate. And especially this year, this month that we just kicked off. Happy February, everybody. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got a very, very exciting show, and we are about to kick off hour number 2 of our February 1st flash sale. This is really something special we have not done before, okay? So every single day of February that we're with you, which is every Wednesday through Sunday, like clockwork, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday mornings, we're gonna have something special for you. It's a month long of just, it feels like fun holidays, and there's something for everybody. From like fun, exciting holidays, like, you know, the ones that maybe are, you know, just fun to talk about for about 5 minutes, like Groundhog Day tomorrow, which we're not here for. But then you think about like Mardi Gras and the big game that's happening next week, which we always pre-party together. We have quite the pregame for you. It's my favorite show of the entire year to do. So we pregame next Sunday before everybody becomes a sportsman, and those of us who are sportsmans have a lot of fun with that. And we pregame together, and then I think about Valentine's Day, and we're together for that, and President's Day and President's Day weekend, and there's you know, the Olympic Games going on, you know, all the fun things, right? President's Day, what am I missing? There's more. My favorite personal holiday, 223, it's on a Monday, so we won't get to celebrate that together. But it's an idea where the whole month long we celebrate. And they tend to be fun celebrations. Like I said, there's something for everybody. So as we kick off this new month, we thought we'd do a nice little February flash sale. So you get 12% off. It's never been done before. And it's a really incredible day to also see brand new, like what we're going to do right now, which is our brand new yellow diamond cross pendant. I've been wearing it. I've been lucky enough to borrow one here, hoping to get one. I can tell you right now, there's no way I'm going to get one. It's just too limited. But it's a special diamond way to celebrate fancy cut diamonds and beautiful colors in diamonds, and that's yellows. And nobody does yellow diamonds on this planet like we do. So I'm really proud of this. It's going to be item number 1130-104. And without further ado, you want to be on the phone lines, because this was all something that was planned as a big debut long before I decided to put together a flash sale for you. Every single day of February you tune in with us, we're going to do something special. We're going to have a celebration. We're going to do something incredible and unique, and we're going to celebrate that day. So this was a plan well before I decided to put everything on a huge sale event, so you get a major, major, major value, and it's quite frankly going to be illegal. I mean, it's breaking the rules and the laws of jewelry here. In solid gold, we're going to move those pendants away. If you like any of those, you let me know. blue topaz, or amethysto. But now we get to talk about the ultimate yellow diamond cross pendant. And it was just about a week ago, we were celebrating with a white diamond cross. Now we're giving you the other option here that could still be great for collectors. It's a collectible. It's great for collectors and cross lovers and those who love the yellow diamonds, and a great gifting idea. Now, I don't do hearts, so I would prefer, heart-shaped jewelry is lovely, but I would prefer a cross instead of a heart because it often means so many things, but love as well. So I'm going for the cross for Valentine's Day. But the problem is the limitation. It's very, very, very limited. I wish we had more. I'm really proud we get to do this together. I hope you can dial in early if you're thinking about one, because this value is going to just be one of the major hallmark moments of this broadcast and this show and this network. And that's really what this is about, is just giving you a value that is beyond what you can get anywhere else. And that's always what we do. But I would say even for us, this seems to be one of those that really is of another level. So it's going to be our 2 carats in yellow diamonds. 2 carat yellow diamond marquise, only 5 stones. And they should be, they look, it's funny how they, every time I look at them, I'm like, are they the same size? Are they a little different? That comes out to 40 pointers. They should be the same. And they are set with these beautiful pinpointed prongs so that it doesn't overload the design, because part of the beauty of it, I'm not a marquise person typically, but they're put together. That speaks for more like a solitaire. When they're together as a cross, that's what I love the absolute most. Now I want to show you on the neckline here. I'm just going to hold it up so you can see how beautiful this is against a skin tone, because that is a sizable look there. And it's a really impressive now when you wear it longer. It does not matter how you wear it as far as length, because obviously we know that you're going to put it on your favorite chain. We always say that with our cross pendants, they're not attached to a chain, because we know you have a favorite chain that's a favorite length, that's a favorite texture, that's going to be your favorite. This is yellow gold only, so this will be best for a yellow gold chain. But you see how it looks there from a distance and how it just sparkles like to no end. We're going to take another look at it again up close. This is 2 carats. I've got a length here of 1.25 inches, which I'll show you. It is 2 carats in diamonds, 40 points each. Remember the last one we did last week was 6 tones. This is 5. So they're quite a bit larger. And obviously they're an upgrade because they're not white diamonds. And we love our white diamonds. Don't get me wrong, a VS white diamond is extremely valuable. But it is not as valuable as a yellow diamond. That's just all there is to it. That's probably the most obvious statement I'll make. And we have yellow gold only, and it's finished to perfection. I will show that to you. I would recommend being on the phone lines. Now, again, this value is everything, because the value was amazing a while back. I worked really hard to make this a value, because knowing it'd be popular and at the top of the hour and all the things we expect a great Sunday to have, look at that. I mean, if you put that on backwards one day, I don't think anybody's going to mind. Look at that from the backside, how it's finished, how it's done, how gorgeous it looks. And then we've got the front. And let me just prop it up again. And it's always going to be wise to get on the phone lines here, because this is really impressive. And one of those that you just, if you wait a little bit longer, you might not get one. It's just, I don't have that many because they're yellow diamonds, they're fancy cuts. We've never worked with the marquise cuts and the yellows before of this size. So everything about it is really, truly special, but it's not going to last long enough. And that's the problem. So 1.25 inches, let me show that to you as well, so you get a good idea, although you've been seeing it on my neckline all day. Let's take a look at this. That is some serious, serious beauty, rarity, and sparkle. Now, we've got 3 of you ready to go. I don't have enough to go around for everybody who's going to want one. Simple as that. So if you can dial early, you're given a huge boost. It's a jump start. It's like we're talking about the big games coming up, and you think about whether it's the big game, you get penalized if you have a false start. If you're talking about any kind of speed, all the stuff that's coming up in the big games, the big ones with the rings and all that. Think about how it would be if you got a head start, and what an advantage that would be when you're with all the best in the world, where you're with the best jewelry shoppers in the world. So they know, the true TVON devotees know to dial in very, very, very early. Risa just said, I am addicted to your yellow diamonds. You're not the only one. I own and wear every single day of my life. I wear a yellow diamond cross. It's much smaller than this one, but it's emerald cuts, and we had it 1,000,000 years ago, and I wear the thing every single day. And there is not a moment that I'm encountered by somebody who doesn't compliment me on that necklace because it's so unique. There's a lot of crosses out there, but to do yellow diamonds that are also big and juicy and vibrant and brilliant like these are is a whole extraordinary level you don't come across very often. And look at it again close up. And because I've got the one on, so we're not going to take it over there because I've already got one on. I was lucky enough to borrow one because they're made up and ready to go. And what we're going to do is make it a lot better than this whole, because, you know, I don't know if anyone's pricing yellow diamonds right now, but I price white diamonds all the time in the wholesale world, and you can't do a 40-pointer in a white diamond for what I'm about to do on the yellows. And that's why it's limited. We put together a little collection. We decided to make an iconic style, and now they're here and going out at a new discounted price that should never happen. And you get to save a bundle, and we're not asking for $59.99, which it rightfully should be. Keep in mind, that's like $1,000 per diamond with a $9.99 for the gold. That's exactly what it should be. Best case scenario, we're the manufacturer, we know. So $1,000, 5 stones, 5,000 there, $9.99 for the gold, perfect. That's where we're at. It's 2026. Gold's at record highs. Here we are. It's not going to be $59.99. That's a was price. Remember, this was planned weeks ago. Long before, the flash sale was planned about, well, 6 a.m. this morning. I planned that. I planned it at 6 a.m. this morning. And we're still giving you the top of the hour best value on the yellow diamond piece. And you're now getting a 12. Do you think I adjusted this price? Oh, no. Oh, we're going to make an adjustment, but it's going to be 12% extra discounted, which is going to save you more than you can even imagine. This is the gimme. And if you got the white diamond cross, I say pair them up together, stack them, layer them up. They look fantastic layered. If you are lucky enough to have other crosses, maybe you have the emerald cut one that we had years and years ago that I wear every day, they would look amazing together. Smaller one up top, bigger one lower. You've got your beautiful yellow gold, no choice there, it's all yellow gold, and yet hardly any gold from the front except the prongs and the bail, that's it. The back completely beautifully done, so it's comfortable, and so it's jam-packed with a lot of the precious gold we love, and it's not $59, $49. Do we have, okay, so 6 people? If all of my people on the phone lines, if they all get a cross today, if they all get one cross, and that's if they get one, I'm not limiting it to one per caller, but if everybody on the phone lines right now gets one cross, we are going to be more than halfway sold out and done. That's not going to work. And when this is a top of the hour and you're used to seeing top of the hour, sometimes they'll last for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and we cannot break the phone lines. Look at this. This is going to be gone in a flash, just like the flash sale. So here's your chance right now to pick it up, get a better value, not even pay $59. Watch this price tag. You're going to be very, very impressed and very, very proud and really excited about getting your yellow diamond cross in the next couple of days. And we're going to blow it out for better than $59, better than $49, $39, $29. How incredible is that? These are 40-point stones. Light half carats is what we would call those. Light half carats, amazing value, major moment here to take advantage. It's not even 29, it's not 25. I know what we did last week that blew the lines up. They were what, 30 pointers? And it was what, $2,499 for white diamonds. And we love them, and it's gorgeous. But let me tell you, this is for the Cross Collector's Dream Collection. This is like your best of the best of the best. And if you haven't dialed in, this could be $24.99, and then we would give you 12% off that you didn't have last week. That is matching the price of the white diamond version. The white diamonds were smaller, weren't they? Or were they the same? 30, what were they? 32, 33? Gosh, my memory. This is the thing, they're yellow diamonds. 24, that's a match to the price we did last week. On a white diamond version, we're gonna go even lower. And if you need 1 or 2 or 3, whatever, get as many as you need. But this is a one-day moment. And the good news is you're saving a bundle because even at $24.99, I'll do the math for you. I know it's a weird number, but do you realize that in all the years we've been broadcasting, and there have been literally tens of thousands of hours and even more, millions of pieces of jewelry, literally. And yet we have never seen 12% off. We've done 10. There was even a moment in time I had an 11% off sale. This is beyond compare. And here's our big, big value where right now it'd be $2,200, but actually not even that, $2,199. So there's a lot of extra savings, and this is the no excuse day to get what you love. And take advantage right now, because it will not even be $24.99. It's remarkable already. And we're gonna take you down even lower, but this is when you go ahead, get your cross in the yellow diamonds, add to that yellow diamond collection. Do you want to be the latest addicted to our yellow diamonds? It's a really good addiction to have, because there's no better value out there in jewelry, if you ask me, than what we do in our yellow diamonds. And nothing more collectible than the big ones and the bright ones and the gorgeous color. And again, the way they sparkle, it's not like you're just getting great color, you're getting a VS quality as well. They're all VS, and we'll add that to that description, because you should know that. There's still a VS quality, and look at them. You're seeing them up close, and you've got, is there an inclusion you see? Is there a carbon spot anywhere? I mean, if you think yellow diamonds are not susceptible to inclusions, think again. They all diamonds, especially the colors, they usually do have a lot of inclusions. Not here. We're bringing you this value that's second to none. It's not even 24 or 23 or 22. I tell you, if you want one, you got to be on the phone lines ready to go here. What can I tell you? This is a value unlike anything else we've ever done, truly. And it's not 22, and it's not just because the cross is new, and there's never been one quite like it. I can't remember what my carat weight is. I think mine's 40 points total. And it's beautiful, and it flashes, and it's gorgeous, and it's bright, but there is something impactful about 1.25 inches in length. With that bail done in that gold. We are very, very busy on the lines. I'm not going to have one for everybody in this country, but I will have one if you're quick on the phone lines. Actually, it's a little bit, yeah, 1.25 inches. Yeah, right there. 1.25 inches, maybe a tad bit more, but it looks like 1.25 inches in with the bail. I'm not doing 22. And this is prior to, if you think, oh, the price on the air is 12% off, that's nice. No, this is a major value now. Your price tag gets better. When you say yes, you can get as many as you want, and it's not 22 or 21 or $2,099. I mean, come on. At this point, you have to say yes and at least get it at home. See this gorgeous piece for what it's all about. And those massive, again, 5 stones only. 5 stones, amazing look. Marquise, love the points that it creates. They're not even $2,099. I'm going to blow them out right now, and this is before your 12% off. It is now or never on the cross. Let's go. It is your time to pick it up. It's only $1,999. There's an extra discount, though, so it's going to be $1,759 at checkout if you like the yellow diamonds. That's 2 carats of yellow diamonds in solid gold for $1,750, basically. That is so good. And let me know who wants one, because we're going to count them out. Andy has 1, and that's it. 2, 3, 4, that's it. All right, guys, almost sold out. That's it, though. That's the thing. I don't have enough to go around for everybody. I wish I did. It's $1,759 at checkout. It's the yellow diamond cross we've been talking about all week. We've been ready to show it to you, and now it gets that extra savings there for you at $1,759 if you'd like to get one. Amazing value. And let me know who else has got one. Operators, will you yell them out, please? Because so far I've only heard 2. I've heard about 2, but there's 8 people on the phone lines. So, and people wonder why I can't keep track of stuff. Is because if I don't know, I don't know. So $19.99, how many for you? Let me know. 2 more? Okay, so it's almost sold out. We have backed up calls, and guess what? It's $1,750 basically. Well, $1,759 to be exact. So you're not even paying anywhere near $1,000 a carat, and there aren't 200 diamonds. There are 5 diamonds. That's what makes it so important. And when they're gone, they're gone. I wish we could stay on it for the whole show. I really do. It'd make my life easy, because we would just show you the best value and just have the best. You know how people have a best value of the day, and it's on all day. It's on all day. Every time you see, we don't have that luxury. We're working with too high a quality. If you think I can make 300 of those, ooh, I wish I could. And the funny thing is, when you see higher end jewelry out there, there'll be, sometimes 300, sometimes 200, sometimes 100, and sometimes there's like 5. And nobody's selling out of the 5 because they're not a great value. You all know value. You know value better than anybody. You're the smartest, savviest shoppers out there. And this is quite clearly that value. $1,759 at checkout is what that turns out to be. So it's time to get one, and time to make that move and get yours before they're gone in straight up yellow gold. And they can go out tomorrow because, well, as far as I've got quantity here, that's what I'm counting down. With the quantity that's available, I'm counting down for you. So when those are gone, then we'll let you know, because that's where, again, there might be a couple of days extra, but our first couple callers here, I'm looking at what's made up and ready to go. And apparently, yeah, that's what we're so limited on. I know how quickly you want to receive your items, and I know we live in a, like, I even think instant gratification is probably a little conservative now. We want things yesterday. We want things like a week ago. We live in that society. Thank you, Amazon, for creating that. Yes, we get things in an hour now, and that's great. I don't know, does everyone get that, or is that just us in LA? I don't know. But sometimes we can get things in like a 2-hour window or whatever, like we order it and it's there 2 hours later and you haven't even finished your lunch and there it is. But again, this is fine jewelry, and this is a really, really important thing, and they're packed lovingly, and they're, made really with care and everything. This is still something that's, not mass produced in a factory somewhere that then gets pumped out onto assembly lines. This is fine jewelry. It's one of the last things that's made still by hand, where, before you even think about, well, okay, it's made by hand, big deal. So you're setting 5 stones, but there's a whole process prior to that of not just designing and making the CAD and the computer system, which is kind of the rendering that then allows you to make the mold, which then can make the casting, which then the stones have to be also matched and mated and all inspected and verify that they're indeed VS quality, and then they're set by hand, and then all the finishing touches of the polishing and the checking to make sure each stone is secure. I mean, it's quite something. There's a process to making jewelry that I don't think anybody, which is why I keep wanting to say I want to go back to my journalism days, and I want to take a camera back to our facility here that's only 30 feet away, and I want to shoot some footage for you to see what the process looks like, because I think a lot of us show up, we turn on the telly and we see the great pieces, roll on through 100 a day, and we go, oh, there's something nice, and there's something nice, and there's something nice. But it's really a process to create these pieces for you by hand and so beautifully, and we love that we're doing it for you at this price tag. $17.59, by the way, is your price at checkout. Here's what it looks like again up close, so you can really see take a look at the color and the clarity each stone delivers there, and we'll be on our way in about 60 seconds. So lots more to do. We've got some yellow diamond bangle, one yellow diamond bangle, and I have the earrings here as well, which are yellow diamond studs. So we've got some beautiful yellow diamond stud earrings as well. They're going to be our yellow diamond pear shapes, so they'll still work. I love pear shapes and marquise, both sharing that point that they have. So I think they work well together as far as different cuts that are different but still look good as a coordinating set. But $19.99 if you'd like our pendant, and that's before it goes and sells out, so which will be shortly here. There's also a fabulous couple of Tanzanites. I had the heart shape earlier, but we have this gorgeous round. Look at this round. The round has yellow diamonds too. So we'll see that. Plus we have our pear-shaped earrings. We've got a new Paraiba. It's a copper bearing as well. We have a Tanzanite emerald cut if you want to go larger than 7 or 8 carats. And there's a beautiful emerald here, but the cross pendant, $17.59. Okay, let's move on. We've got a couple of these earrings to show you, and these are really beautiful in the center, meaning primary piercing or second or third as well. Take a look at this. Here's our pear-shaped bezel set earring, 1130-144. And there they are. Keep calling on the yellow diamonds. We'll check and see if we have one available for you. And then there are the earrings. I'm trying to move on before things sell out so people don't get too upset with me, because yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe it. Sometimes, again, it's a matter of moments here. There's a lot of people watching from around the nation. And so, and again, a lot of operators taking calls here. Some are here, some are across the country. So again, it's really, really important to take advantage while pieces are here on the air. 113-0144, 32 points in your pear-shaped yellow diamonds here. I'm going to refocus the camera lens a little bit so we can see those as glorious as ever. And then there they are. Yep, that's a much better look at that VS clarity and that brilliant cutting you're getting. Also, it's bezel set. So they're 32, but they're going to look larger than that. And then also keep in mind, we have this Tanzanite that's going to have diamonds as well. Like, match. Just a nice little, I like the idea of the earrings and the ring together. So here we go, and keep calling crosses, guys, the crosses. Check and see if we still have one for you. And then we got the earrings here, bezel set, centered post, butterfly backings, perfect size for both primary and secondary piercings. Can't be said about everything and every size stud. These you definitely can. And then of course, lastly, I will say, if you have any questions about the first hour, I got about 25 pieces here from the first hour still. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott, I didn't see this. Sure, you got it. Hold on, Scott's got a request here. And I did not see these, so I apologize. We had a request, and apparently it came up here when I was not paying attention. I must have been concentrating on my yellow diamond. But here we go. This is 1125523. Ah, yes. Scott, I remember these earrings very, very well. It was only a couple weeks ago I brought them out. And they are Paraibas in 18 karat gold. Drop earrings, round stones, fancy cut diamonds, diamonds up top as well. Look at that, and you might remember, and sure enough, why not save 12% today on the $79.99 18 karat gold earrings, staying in the white gold. Carat 13 of the rounds makes them, yeah, really good size here, almost 60 points a piece, 30 points in diamonds. That includes that really nice fancy cut that is a really beautiful kite cut. And then take a look at this from a distance in case he's not familiar with the length they give, and the beauty of those blue greens is perfect. That's that 50-50 mix and match there of those colors, and they're a little over an inch, I'd say an inch and an eighth or so, and then I'll pop one on. That's a lever back, so easy, straight post, bright as can be on the stones. We'll try one on for you. They're not going to be $79.99. No, they are not. They're going to be a mega value. And we got them down already. This earlier airing that we had a couple of weeks ago, I got them down to a price tag that was one of those, must have been one of those nights where it was like just quiet, and otherwise they would be so long gone. When you see that kind of quality that you get there, how beautiful they are, and then the white gold matches that gorgeous round stone that's bright and crystalline and just looks almost like a diamond the way it's popping. And that's a bit more because of the cutting too. They're very bright and they're very clean, but then the cutting helps that along. We're going to take them down to $39.99. There's that extra savings today with that extra 12%. So they'll actually be $35.19. So it's a really nice extra savings. You're going to have almost $500 saved. So a really exquisite value there. Piercing coverage as well. Perfect little length if you ask me. Still a drop, but still wearable all the time. I don't think it has to be only for a special occasion. So that's what they look like on. We'll go back to the wheel and take a look at them up close. And they'll be $35.19 at checkout. $35.19 and 12 cents. And that's one pair. So there's the pair that you will receive. And then we'll get back to our yellow diamond studs. Thank you, Scott, for the request. There's still a men's Ferrari ring we're going to show you. I do have that. $39.99, but $35.19. Extra savings. They're sold. Congratulations. And then we go back to our yellow diamond studs right here. Here we go, yellow diamond, pear shaped bezel set, and the values today. Look at this. Oh, how pretty are those? Yellow diamond studs to go with the cross or not, to go with your yellow diamond earring. Okay, we have also yellow diamond rings we've had for so many years, and there have been so many good ones, and it's a great way to get a match set there too. We'll go ahead and blow them out for you. I love having a value on yellow diamonds because there's not a lot of people that have them, and we're so excited and privileged. We understand we're a privileged bunch here. We got the really, really rare stones. We get the opportunity to blow them out for you, make everything as affordable as possible. I really, really appreciate that we can do that for you. They're yellow gold bezel set. Let's go ahead and get them out the door, and this is going to be for everybody to experience yellow diamonds because the reason I still do this, I've been doing this a long time, and I'm sure a lot of you are anxious for me to just get the heck out of here, you know? Like, okay, we've watched you, like, grow up on TV. We've watched you forever. Like, go enjoy your life, have a vacation, go spend some time with family. But I got to say, I still am such a believer that at this point, especially now with, listen, the world is transitioning out of fine jewelry. It just is. And so, you know, there's only going to be so much fine jewelry around for so much longer. And so I feel even more urgency at this point to really continue my mission, which is to make sure that every single person who loves fine, who appreciates, because there's still some of us who do. There's fewer and fewer and fewer people in the world, and I think as the generations go on, there's not going to be fine jewelry. I kid you not. I don't think there's going to be a lot of fine jewelry offered anymore in like the future decades. I don't think there will be. The whole world is clearly going towards lab grown. We're witnessing it right before our eyes. We're witnessing literally the whole world turn towards, you know, and it's out of necessity in a lot of respects, I must say, with the gold market doing what it's doing, and platinum and sterling, even sterling. I hear people, you know, complaining about sterling, you know, and yeah, well, it's $100 an ounce. Okay. Yeah, and that's a lot. Sterling used to be 20 bucks an ounce. So, you know, and much less. And so, you know, I get it. So we're kind of watching a transition period, but there's still a lot of us who believe in fine, who want something that, let me tell you, is going to be more special for that reason going down the line. when our grandkids and when people, when all the different family members generations from now have these pieces, they're going to be impossible to find. And very, very, very expensive if they were available. I just love that we're enjoying something now that we're seeing more specialty than ever. And then all the different generations beyond our own are going to enjoy these pieces as well when they can't get, because they're either not available or mined out like yellow diamonds are becoming, or we're going to have stones mined out like Tanzanites. Tanzanites aren't going to be available. This is why. There's a lot of driving forces between why fine jewelry and natural gems and natural diamonds are becoming obsolete. And so you've got that chance right now to pick up important pieces like this is. I feel more dedicated than ever to bringing you values so that you and I, the masses, so to speak, the non-billionaires, the non-celebs, we don't have to be like living in a big city or having a lot of expendable income or a lot of wealth, because who has anymore? We're really dedicated to bringing you that same fine quality, because otherwise you're spending the same amount to get nothing, to get faux and fake. So I say, let's bring you those values and let's make a yellow diamond earring better than $1,000, because they're natural and they're VS and they're rare, 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 and the best source in the world, mined out years ago, which is the Argyle mine. And that's why you see two things. You see not a lot of yellow diamonds, and then you see the really, really, kind of not so cute ones that are really included and not so great in color. We want to bring you the best. And as long as we still have the best material to bring, we're going to continue to bring you those values so that you don't have to make that choice of, I really want to spend less, so I got to go fake. I got to spend less, so I'm going to go man-made. Or I'm going to spend less, so I'm going to go costume. We still are delivering those values on the best. And I'm such a believer in that. And I know that we're not going to be able to do this forever and ever and ever. I understand that. That's why I feel very dedicated to bringing this to you in these values and saying, let's match up your yellow diamond set. Let's get you yellow diamonds in rings, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, cross pendants. Let's show you a 1/4 inch top to bottom that you can wear side to side, north to south, east to west, at a diagonal, however you'd like. Let's give you fine quality in gold. Gold findings that today are literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars for the findings. That's what they look like on. You can see how I'd love to see them like way up high, like you got piercings all the way up the ear. This is one of those that works really, really well for a lot of different places on the ear, for the whole ear stack or ear scaping you're doing. It's not $9.99 a pair. And this is before a discount. Again, everything is priced with no idea that there was going to be a flash sale. That's something I wanted to do for you today. And really just, again, extra bonus time for this next 90 minutes. Take a look up close again. We're going to do better than even $9.99 or $8.88. I want everybody to have yellow diamonds. Well, I don't have that many, but I've got a couple of pairs to go around. You can get multiples. It'd be for everybody who has their ears pierced. So I think this is ageless. I think this is for everybody. I think it's any age group, any style, any gifting occasion. Maybe it's Valentine's Day. Maybe it's a birthday, anniversary, anything at all. It's worth celebrating. I told you we're going to have a fabulous February, where every day there's something to celebrate. We're going to have a special surprise for you every single day this month. And we're kicking it off in grand fashion. But where else are you going to find yellow diamond studs for $8.88 or $7.99 or $6.99? I'll tell you, when there's gold like this, guys, we're going even lower than $6.99 and still with that discount. There's nobody who does anything like this. And yet we're not doing $6.99. I'm going to keep going. We got to blow these out. We've got, again, the quantity that can go out tomorrow. I've got them made up and ready to go. They're only yellow gold. They can go out literally tomorrow. Tomorrow. And so you don't even have to pay $6.99. Even with that price tag and 12% off, we're looking at an extra discount. That would be like $615. We're going to go even lower than that. Not even $600. They are $599 for the pair. And that means you're getting them for $527. I said it the last couple of weeks, there's nothing here that's even really $500 or less. Nothing, because we do gold and we do natural gems and fine diamonds and quality, quality, quality. If it ain't quality, it ain't going to be here. Simple as that. It's $527 a pair. You can get as many as you like with Valentine's Day a couple of weeks away and all the great celebrations we have, and maybe your desire to own yellow diamonds at a better price than you've ever seen before. Here's the way to get it, because what have I ever had in yellow diamonds that was going to be $500? This is $527 a pair. You can get 2 and spend a little over $1,000. You can get 3 and spend a little over $15. But that's the way that it's versatile and it's great styling and it's bezels. spinels, which are really two things, making the stones look bigger. Yes, great news there, but it's also giving that luxe style, that modern style, the no catching, no sharp edges. It's not going to catch on anything. It's not going to be tangled around, scarves and all the things that when you're putting clothes on, like things that we don't think about necessarily when we're buying jewelry, but we think about when we're wearing jewelry, that suddenly, okay, we've got, as someone who gets, I wear like 3-4 different outfits a day every day because I got, got my workout in the morning, go to the gym, then change out of that, get into a more casual outfit, come to work, then go to a more dressy outfit, then leave work and go to usually another function, and then, da-da-da-da-da. So it's like, I'm always changing hair and changing clothes and doing makeup and, oh my gosh, and it's okay, back, all this back and forth. It's like, you need jewelry that's practical because the jewelry sometimes stays on for the whole day, whereas the clothing changes or the hairstyle changes or you got to do the quick change and got to get ready, and we're all on the go and we're all busy people. So you want something that's not going to be catching on everything, that's really easy to wear, and to know that when you're giving it as a gift, that gift recipient has the same luxury that we all appreciate too in fine jewelry, which is what's wearable, what's easy, what you put on and never have to worry about, that you could leave on and just enjoy. Live life and let the diamonds just be that special look that just enhances your beauty every day. And that's really what that's about. So $527 a pair at checkout. Amazing 60-second clock. And then we could do the, we got the Tanzanite with the yellow diamonds on the sides. Actually, the Tanzanite with the yellow diamonds has about, they're even larger diamonds, actually, than the earrings, but they still will pair up really, really well. Plus, we have a blue zircon heart shape. I would love your requests if you have them. Scott had the right idea. He made a request earlier. William made a request earlier. We had Craig making a request earlier. So, the guys out there have got the right idea. They're making requests. They're letting us know what they'd like to see. And that's really the beauty of it. And then we'll bring it out. If we don't have your exact request, we can probably bring out something pretty similar. I mean, within reason, we usually have a similar type of idea, even if something else is already sold out. So here's the yellow diamond earring, nothing else like it in our collection, and we upgraded. It would have been much more affordable to do a regular basic basket and prong, because that would have been cheaper, right? I mean, if you don't think that it makes a difference to have a prong setting versus a bezel setting these days, that it wouldn't if gold was $300 an ounce. Like when I started in this business, it was $267 an ounce. When I started, it was a long time ago. It was $267. But now it's, it's this week was $5,500 and $5,600 and $5,200. And so it makes a difference when, people don't think it does, but it does make a difference when you've got a gold setting, bezel versus prong. And that's the beauty of the bezel setting. Love that. And we're very busy on the phone line. There's quite a delay with today's broadcast, I've noticed. So keep that in mind. It's why we may just, hang out here for an extra second. I just want to make sure everybody gets, you have 2. Thank you. Somebody just took 3. Thank you. Donna just took 3 pairs. Thank you so much. Mary's got 2 pairs. I know Andy's caller in the back's got 2 pairs as well. And so this is where, I know with the backed up calls we have, they're $527. I think it works beautifully with the cross, because remember we had the cross pendant with the marquise cuts. And like I said, marquise and pear are different, but they both, I think, are the most similar within the groupings of different classic cuts, because they have that pointed style. So I personally love when they're not too matchy-matchy. My belief system on that, where if it's too matchy, it looks like, I think it goes back to like when I was a kid, and even when I was new in the business, I didn't, I wasn't, we all start out, and we're probably not at the peak of our career when we start. We build up to that. So I had a pretty serious budget through college and through my early days, but still always being on TV. Even before home shopping, I was in news and sports before this, and a lot of different types of genres, from everything from red carpets to news, out in the field, to sports sideline reporting and everything else. So I always had to have great jewelry on. When you're on camera, you have to, have the right accessories, especially earrings. Earrings are what show up. When you're sideline reporting, nobody's really seeing your rings, and nobody's seeing, really even necklaces are usually, you're bundled up on a sideline on a football field. Your necklaces aren't showing. The earrings always show. The earrings are important, and that goes for all of us. All of us. People always tell me now, so many people are still getting the luxury of working from home. That was the great thing that came out of the pandemic. There was a lot of bad things that came out of it. There was a lot of good things, like people are working from home. Everyone I know besides myself works from home now. Everybody works from home now too, and they're always worried about that tabletop dressing, which we love for, yes, tabletop dressing, but also we have to think about the whatever they're called. All the different, the Zooms and the Teams and all this, where we're all interacting with other people now face-to-face via computer and FaceTime and screens, and that's important too. And what do they see? They're not seeing anything really from the shoulders down. They're seeing your earrings, and that's really important. An earring is really important. And so to have, without spending a lot, without breaking the bank, this is why I'm thinking gifting, gifting, gifting. If you want to give something you know they're going to wear. I give a lot of fine jewelry gifts because I'm expected to give fine jewelry gifts. It's my business. It's been my business now for 25 years. So I'm expected, all of my gals and guy friends expect to receive jewelry, and they usually do. But what am I giving? Earrings most of the time. It's earrings and pendants. They're easier to give than rings. Rings are very, very specific. Rings are very personalized, and earrings are easy because as long as they have a piercing, and quite frankly, most gals do these days. A lot of gals have more than one. This is the way to go. Most guys do these days. Some of the guys have more than one. So, you know, it's really wherever you, I mean, check it out. You see it. You see it on people that are in the public eye. There's, you know, an earring is a safe bet. But I'm not giving you a safe choice. I'm giving you that beautiful, like, whoa, that extra unexpected, not the basic, like, quite frankly, diamond studs. Diamond studs are great, but there's so many imitations out there. Half the time people are going to think they're faux anyways. They're going to think they're lab grown. They're going to think they're CZs. They're going to think there's something that costs 20 bucks at the dime store. And then I see this and go, you know that's good. You know that's the good stuff. You just instantly know. And you don't need to be in the jewelry business or trained professionally, but you know because the look is there, the gold, the way it's encapsulating the stone, something about the bezel set. It's really high end, and we're very busy on the lines. Most people are getting more than one pair, which I see why. They're $527 a pair. Remember, your checkout discounted price is much less than what you see on the screen, so you have a really big opportunity to take full advantage and get them for gifting. Whether you want to put them aside, and like I say, earrings are easy. Jewelry's easy to hide. Even if you're thinking about, I'll get those for Hanukkah, or I'll get them for Christmas, sure. That's a ways away. We got a good 10 months to go, but they're easy to tuck away. They're easy to set aside. Maybe that retirement or that anniversary isn't coming up till October, but you know what? Easy enough to set aside, keep for that great gift idea, keep on like basically kind of in your own little stash, keep on hand ready to go for all those moments, because you know what? You're the ultimate gift giver, giving something as rare. And you might be thinking, yellow diamonds as a gift, that sounds a little luxurious. Well, yeah, that's exactly the point. It's ultimate luxury. It's natural stones. It's beautifully, look at the cutting. They're beautifully cut. They're brilliant cut pairs. They're bezel set. You couldn't ask for a better setting in a stud. The whole point is for it to be a close to the ear wearable style, but you couldn't ask for a better setting and cut. So $527, your 10 or 12% off is happening in addition, and that's why our lines are so crazy busy. And we don't have a lot of operators either, so it takes a little extra time. So with that, we appreciate your patience. We thank you for that. We hope you'll stay with us because we still have an hour and 20 minutes of this 1st of February flash sale. And yet, we don't see you till Wednesday, but every single show this entire month of February will be special. Every one of them, from Wednesday the 4th to Thursday the 5th to Friday the 6th to the 7th, the 8th. What's happening tonight? Grammy Awards, yay. What's happening on the 8th, next Sunday? Big game. What's happening even this Friday? I mean, we got games all over the place. We got big games everywhere. We got a lot going on in the sports world and holiday world and Valentine's Day and President's Day weekend and all these exciting things, and Mardi Gras is happening, and the list goes on and on. It's a fabulous month to celebrate. We're going to do it all month long. So every show you got to tune into to see what's cooking. But here's what's coming up. Let's get to the Tanzanite ring, because why not? We kind of got a whole theme going on. Had the yellow diamond cross, then the yellow diamond studs. Now the yellow diamonds paired up, quite literally pair of pairs with a Tanzanite. 1129615. I can't believe a Tanzanite is even part of this. This is really wild. Keep calling on the studs. We may have a pair for you. Want you to get those while they're still available. But this Tanzanite is 1129615. And again, if you have requests from the inventory, there have been several. We want to keep those going. If you have any requests, please let me know what they might be. We'll bring it out. And yes, we will honor that incredible sale event price. So take full advantage of that. Now here we go with the 715 in the Tanzanite and a huge round. Is there anything more beautiful than a round? The round stone with all the flashy flash. It's the saturation, it's the richness, it's the neons, it's everything. And we're going to go 9615 here, 715 on the center. 54 points in the yellow, and a little bit of room so I can just kind of lift it up and hold it to your eye level, because that's where you're really going to see the intense neon reds, purples and blues, all of the colors. Check that out. That's 54 points in your pear-shaped yellow diamonds. 54 divided by 2, that's 27 points apiece. Very much and very saturated, I must say. Also brilliant cuts. That's why they're glittering so much. And I think now we got you covered here. We got the necklace, we got the pendant with the cross, the earrings, and now this gorgeous ring all together. Look at it on the hand, because you're going to see side to side. It's a 3-stone. I mean, it is. It's a 3-stone classic style, but set side to side, so no blank gold. Just about this great side to side finish. You can see there's 2-tone gold. Most of it's going to be white gold. The only yellow gold is going to be that bezel setting. Well, bezel and prongs. It's a dual setting for the yellow diamonds, which makes sense. Then even your prongs for the Tanzanite are in the white gold. The band itself, the basket, everything behind it is also in the fabulous white gold. But take a look at it up close and watch what we're going to do here on value, because we have, yep, you know it, this is your chance to pick it up in one only. So let's get it out the door. And yeah, all this affordable yellow diamond material has been really fun to do. Let's carry that over to a little Museum Reserve Tanzanite collection. Make the whole assortment super affordable, and yet not even, whoa, $16,999. Let's try something a little different for you instead. Look at that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And the pairing, the purples and the blues look really good with the yellow. So it makes sense to have that coupled together, and makes it different. So even if you're, let's say, not brand new to the world of blue wing here, chances are you're not. You'd probably have to be a pretty new shopper to not have a blue wing at this point. But there's a lot of us that are trying to collect them while they're still here, because in a couple short days when they're done, we're not bringing Tanzanite of any quality, because we're not going to bring you lower quality. And that's all there is outside of this world of blue wing block date. And I don't want to bring you lower quality, because it'd probably have to be more money anyway. So that's not going to make a lot of sense. That'd be a tough sell. And then what? Yeah, it's just not the smartest thing to do. So what I'm going to offer instead is a better price now on one of our last, and this is it in the round, and that size is wearable. 7 carats in a round makes it very, you see how evenly it sits among the 3 stones, and then the style on the hand. We got to make it better than $69.99. I know $10,000 off is really darn good, but we're going to go better than $69 or $59, or even, should we do it? It's a big upgrade to get yellow diamonds of that size around a Tanzanite, because it would be easier and more affordable to do white diamonds. But if I can make the yellow diamonds affordable and get it under $5,000, what about $49.99? When there's an extra 12% off, and that makes it only $43.99 instead. Or we can just keep on going. Watch this. The jewelry's got to go. All of it. Every bit. There's also a sell it or melt it thing happening. If they don't go, you melt them, so that we can, because I'm kind of, we remember we did like a few months ago, sell it or melt it. Well, we used that gold. That gold was melted down and used for the new pieces. And now if you think I'm going to go out and buy gold at $5,500 an ounce and still deliver you values, well, that's tough to do. So we're going to take anything from today. If it don't go, melt it down. Make new out of that gold, get around the gold prices of today. But here's what we need to do. I would rather just send this out at a great value, because somebody out there loves it. And it's not going to be $49 or $48 or $47 or $46 or even $45.99. Might just want to dial in right now. One only, let's blow it out. $4,499. And then your extra discount makes it under $4. That would be $39.59 is by my calculation. So $3,959 instead, what you're actually going to get it for. And that is beautiful, especially when it's a 7 carat 15. That means you're actually getting down to like, this is like $5.50 a carat if we don't even charge you for the diamond. So very important value. Now there's also a yellow diamond bangle. I made sure to bring out everything I could in yellow diamonds today for you. So the cross pendant and the earrings. Now this ring with Tanzanite. We can still do a yellow and white diamond bangle that's a one of a kind. Paraibas are here. Don't forget the earrings are gone, but we have the Paraiba rings that are new. We've got a purple Paraiba. We still got a few pieces from earlier in the show as well, if you're considering any of those and you just want to see it one more time, happy to do that. And then why not request? Sure, we would love a request. Love it. And just FYI, if you're more of a traditionalist and you want to have your white diamonds, let me remind you there was a heart-shaped Tanzanite in the very early parts of the show. This heart shape is also here, and that heart shape is the 738. I did that for the same price. So if you want the heart shape, it's a larger stone. It's the $44.99 as well. It was item number 9654. So two great options at $4,499. Now, there's also an 8-carat pluser. This is the big emerald cut. Any emerald cut fans besides myself out there? We've got a gorgeous 810. This is the 810 emerald cut. Now, that's a that's a really designer mounting. Big gold band on this side, split style on that side, but all in white. Sometimes this has been in two-tone. Okay, do we dare even show that? Because it's a larger stone and it seems like the 7 carats are here. So what about the 810? Let's just bring it out. What a cool modern style. I'm going to try this on the hand first so you can see it from a distance. Look at that. Oh yeah. Single row on this side, double row, sleek mirror finished and pave. That has got very important, they all have reds. They're all museum reserve, but the emerald cut, certain cuts just show it better. Let's do this. I'm going to move the heart shape and the round aside. Let's bring the emerald cut into focus here. 112, 6956. Well. Hi, 810. 8 carats, 10 of just the tower of neon. Look at that. It's like pillars of red inside that stone. 810 is the size. Diamond weight is 13 points. This is going to be later on the diamond weight, heavier on the gold weight. Call me on the heart of the round. They're verifying right now. Jason, let me know which one you're thinking about, or are you waiting on a request? Okay, got it. So we got some more requests coming in. We're waiting on those, and we'll bring them out. And we'd like everybody to make a request because with 12% off flash sale, you want to take advantage of that. We got an hour left, okay? Yeah, the show has flown by. It's an hour and 10 minutes. We have exactly 70 minutes and 40 seconds left. So I would say, let's get to the phone lines to get requests in or still pick up any of those yellow diamond pieces if we still have them. And now we're going upgrading here to the 810. You know what? One only. Who's got it? First caller. Sorry, $59.99. Can't do it. If I can't move the round and the heart, and you saw those prices, I know this one's larger, and I know it's the emerald cut. And I know there's so much extra gold in this mounting. Look what that does. Lights up. I only have one. So if you're wondering what's mine going to look like, how about that? That's what yours is going to look like because that's your ring. And it's only, you know what, skip it, $49.99. 810 in the emerald cut, one only. 810 stays in the white gold. All we need to know is your ring size. And that modern style, see the one diamond burnished on this side and then the pave. There's 2 rows of gold here. And what if we do even better? Go ahead, $44.99. That way the whole ring's under $4,000, just like the other ones. But it's the bigger stone, and that means you're going to get that for $39.59 at checkout. There's only one. Whoever's got it has got it, and it's going to be done forever. What a beautiful emerald cut stone. And it looks, let me put it up like just for an example here. The round was the 7 carat. Look how much larger the emerald cut looks in the round. I would say so. I mean, it is larger, but it looks like double. What about the heart shape? This is a 738. There's only about 50 points difference, 60, 70 points difference, and guess what? The emerald cut still looks bigger, doesn't it? I think it does. And so not having to pay for a bigger stone, but getting that bigger look, very important, $39.59 at checkout. It's $44.99, by the way. I lowered it again. I dropped it again. I did. I want to make it the same price as the smaller stones, just to try and get it out the door. So yes, $44.99, plus it will be the extra 12% off. So that's $39.59. I know it's a lot of numbers, but it's saving you money. If the numbers equate to more money saved, I'm all for it. We also have our men's or ladies. This is like a Ferrari signet is what it is. This is Ferrari designed, but signet style, but east to west with all that big diamond weight. All right, are you telling me that all 3 museum reserves are still here? And I ended up getting down to the same price. So here's the round, here's the heart shape. Why don't we just give 60 final seconds here to all three and give them a little bit of love and just show you what we've got here. All three options, same price. I mean, I've gone on a discounting rampage here for you. There's the emerald cut, here's the heart, and there's the round, and they're all $44.99, but that really turns them into $39.50, essentially $39.59 to be exact. So major value, saves you a bunch. Saves you much more than $500. Gotta love that. And then we have an emerald here. There's a round emerald. We have a purple Paraiba. Still have a yellow diamond necklace that came out by request. And then I think we need to recap, star sapphire, purple Paraibas. We had two of them in different colors. We had a moonstone. We have the aqua pendant that was here. Ferrari earrings are here, all from earlier in the show. So if you have any particular requests, we'd be happy to help you out there. Happy to show them one more time, get you all those great values before we're out of time in the show, because I would hate for you to miss out, okay? Don't want you to miss out on the sale event pricing we've got going on. And that's, what's their request there, Jason? Anything I can work on for them? Oh, gotcha. All right. Only the biggest sale ever. Just simple as that. Biggest sale ever, ever, ever in all these years. All right, coming up next, let's get to this men's ring. Or ladies, the round. Congratulations. I know we're verifying on the round here. That's going to be 112-9615 as a little reminder. That round, the big yellows. What a value. And then here we go. Emerald cut, 810. That's the largest. 810 in the size. And the rarest can be heart shape. Beautiful. Here comes the men's or ladies. East-west set Ferrari design ring, multiple colors of diamonds. $112-9904. Here's the deal. I had this debut a few weeks ago, and it's old. And the emails started to come in. I missed the show. Oh my goodness, I know better, but it was busy. And can you get me another? We have been basically begging Ferrari for weeks to just have more. And they're saying, no thanks, because we have been pricing them like we should not be. I say we because I refer to us as a network, even though I know I'm the one doing it. But it's like, this is really, it's a we. It's a we are doing. But I'm definitely pricing things too low. And here's our large 210. Now, they said, here you go. You can have one more. And thank goodness, because the requests were overwhelming. So here's what I'm going to do. It's our 210 overall 3-row multicolors. It's champagnes, it's greens, and it's yellows. All natural stones, all round brilliance, and stunning. Absolutely stunning. But there's also going to be an undergallery and a lot of gold, which on this size ring, wait till you see it, it goes completely side to side. Now this one's going to be a larger ring size, so it's going to look a little different and a little odd on me, but I just want to show you the undergallery first and the amount of gold that comes up and around, and also the fact that this is a satin finish on the sides. Only on the sides though. The rest, as far as the trimmings here, the side profile, the little notch on the sides, all of that is going to be mirror finish. But there's that beautiful satiny glow that you get off that satin finish on the sides. And then same thing on this side. And then you'll see how it goes back to that mirror finish in the back, the side profile, all around this gorgeous platform up top. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And again, it's going to be size, so it can easily be a men's or ladies ring. I don't think there's any objection to wearing that, even if you have a smaller finger size. Right now it's sized for about a size maybe 9 or 10. It can be sized down. It can be sitting right against the hand there, or maybe you want to put it on the index finger, or it's a little bit more of a wider presence, and you see not just the gleam of the gold border, but the sparkle off the diamond surface as well. They're 11 points each, by the way. I did the math. I counted the stones. I wanted you to know how significant each diamond is here, because that's really impressive. You don't see that in a lot of fancy colors, which is why we're so excited to bring you the cross pendant we had. But let's go ahead and make this easy right now. It's 19 stones, 11 points apiece, 210 overall, and sized to perfection to wherever you want to wear it. And let's take another close-up look at it. And again, finished so it's comfortable. It wouldn't be designer if it wasn't finished on the inside, but the truth is most designers don't do that anymore. We still really believe in that, especially on a heavier, wider, larger ring in general. So you've got your Ferrari design $299 here. It's $210. It would be my last Ferrari piece besides the earrings that we showed you earlier. And yet, it's going to be a mega value. We got the $79.99 should be. That's a still clearance based on what they do and, you know, the rest of where they sell. You know, that's why they've been so popular here. But you know what? I'll take it lower than 79. I'll take it lower than 69 or 59 or 49 or 39. And just for the record, most men's rings don't come down that low at this point in time. If they have a proper gold quantity, you're not going to find $39.99 on a men's ring in today's world. But instead, you get a really, really impressive value. And it's not $39.99, not even close. Big value. Let's do something wild here. And let's make it better than 39 or 35 or 34. Come on in, because we've got one. And we'll make it even better. $3,299. And then you've got 12%. So that means, you know, we're going under 3. It's actually $2,900. Well, $2,903. So it's essentially $2,900 for that ring you see right there in your size, delivered to your doorstep for free. Not a bad way to go. And you know what I just realized? For the last 2 days, I have been showing you the most important piece of our inventory, which is an emerald. It's a Colombian emerald. And it's an 8-carat 63. And I just realized I was so caught up in all the values today in our flash sale, I didn't put it on. And it's still here. And what a discount that would be. Do you realize that that would be savings of over $3,000? You can save over $3,000 on that amazing emerald ring that I've been showing you for the last 2 days. It was Friday night it came out to play for the first time. Then I couldn't help but wear it yesterday throughout the morning show. And take a look at this. That is what I'm talking about. If you have yet to see that, it's the 863 Colombian emerald. Yes, Colombian, 4772 is the number. And that is here. And I just dawned on me, there'd be over $3,000 off that price tag. So if you loved the value before, you're going to really love it today. And the flash sale, when we've got last hour coming up, this is the way to get it. 98 points in diamonds around it, classic halo, set in platinum. And that is the best of our emerald variety you've ever seen. And that is a nearly 9-carat Colombian emerald out of the Muzo mine. And for the record, that price tag would actually only be $26,399. Yep. $26,400 would be your price at checkout. Amazing value on that big emerald. So if you've been thinking about it, today would be the day to say, okay, let me go ahead and get that. Let me go ahead and see what that's all about. So 29 turns into 26,399. Okay, let's move on. I'll just keep on wearing that. I know that men's ring is amazing too. $2,900 for that men's ring. Amazing. Okay, coming up, no requests yet. Okay, so we'll keep on going. We got our last hour here. Yes, we do. Last hour Sunday coming up here. It's officially kicking off right now. So a very special welcome on in. And speaking of Ferrari, there was something here yesterday in a flower ring. I'll just flash it here. This is my favorite Ferrari ring ever. There have been a lot of good ones, but that's my favorite one just because the quantity of the diamonds, the fact there's every color. It's not just one or two colors. It's like every color. I've even got the reddish pink in there, the purples, the blues, the greens, the yellows, the really cool champagnes, but mostly, yeah, the real ultimate high level. That's going to be 113011. That is the floral ring. Just want to remind you, since I know that was always sad to say, oh, it's our last Ferrari. Well, there is this one from yesterday. So I'm not objecting to putting it up one more time today and get it at home, but a 261 diamond weight in a floral ring with a 14-karat solid gold mounting, bark texture to the band itself. And that is our $29.99. But today, it would be down to far less than that, as you know, because you got it actually for $26.39 instead. So just a little, for instance, there, $29.99 on that designer ring, and only the one there. So we'll welcome everybody to the show, because our last hour, I can't believe it's last hour already. This is it's kind of a sad one here because, well, flash sale for our Sunday. Glad you're with us today. Thank you so much for being here. We're really glad you're here. This is a big surprise. I know. It's the essence of a flash sale. It's about bringing you something you did not expect and have never seen before. You could have seen every single show that I've ever done and ever had and ever shown you, and we've never seen a sale. Ever. Never seen a sale like this one. Never. That's amazing. All these years of doing this, never had a sale like this. 12% off. And it's our 1st of February. Like I'm calling this, February is the month of fun. In my mind, it's like a great celebration every day. There's a lot of fun things happening this month. And we're really, really proud to say that every single show we have with you this month, there will be 20 of them. Well, 19 after today. There will be 19 TVON shows here in the month of February, because we're here Wednesday through Sunday. And so in those 19 shows that we have after today, there's going to be a special surprise every single day. So I'm really looking forward to it. This is a month of celebration. It's also a month that we get to really spend time together and on these big holidays, whether there's, you know, fun holidays or exciting things happening in the world around us, or, you know, different kinds of celebrations as we think about spring up and coming here. This is where you can get some brand new jewelry, and these values, they could not be better. So take a look at this. We've got the flower ring, and then also I'll remind you of the yellow diamond cross and the flower ring and the men's ring, any other requests that we have. If you would like to save an additional 12% on something in this inventory, then I would pick up the phone and call us and tell us what it is that you want to see. But $26.39 is what that flower ring ends up being there, and that is remarkable. So take advantage of it, $26.39 at checkout. What else can we show you? Is there anything else? Because like I said, I was waiting on some requests today, hoping there'd be some. We've had a few. They've mostly been in the first hour. We'd love to help you out. Now, granted, you're all loving what I'm putting up, because we had the brand new earrings. We had the brand new cross pendant, all in yellow diamonds. We have this Ferrari floral ring. We have the men's ring. It's still here. The men's ring turns out to be $2,900 at checkout. So big values, and you're seeing what you're getting. So you can't say, I don't know what mine's going to look like, though. Well, you do, because it's right there. It's on the screen. Resize it and ship it. So it's, you know, most pieces go out, because also with no gold color change, if it doesn't need gold color change and it needs simple sizing, it usually goes out next day, which would be tomorrow, Monday, because it's not a holiday. Well, it's a holiday, but it's not like a holiday where there's no mail. So, right, it's Groundhog Day tomorrow. So, yeah, Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is tomorrow, the 3rd. I don't know what's happening on the 3rd, but the 4th, what's happening on the 4th? You'll have to tune in and find out. The 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. Next Sunday, we'll be doing pregame, right? We're going to be pre-partying, pre-gaming together. Can't wait. It's my favorite show of the whole year. It is. It's always such a fun one. It's just a fun one. We get to talk sports too. We get to talk about sports and shop at the same time. Nothing makes me happier. So here we are. Let me know. Ferrari, are we done with Ferrari? Because I'm hoping the emails die down, because I get so many emails a day going, we want more Ferrari. And I'm going, I can't get any more. So here they are. That's it. Question, Allison.
Anna from Georgia wants to take the emerald cut Tanzanite.
The emerald cut Tanzanite? Who is it?
Anna from Georgia.
Did you say Etta?
Anna.
Anna from Georgia. Does she need, oh, I know who that is. That's Anna S. That's probably why she said, you tell her I'm taking that emerald cut. All right. Did she already see it on the hand? Does she have any more questions for me? Good. That's a good one. And thank you, Anna. I know exactly where that's going now. Thank you so much. I mean, that sounded weird. Like I know where she lives, but I don't. I just know that she likes her Tanzanites, and the last one she got from me, she really likes, and she's trying to get a collection going, and she's got a collection now. So enjoy it. Thank you, Anna. We appreciate it. All right. Also, you know what I really was excited about? These earrings are still available from yesterday. So I'm going to give them a little look. Oh, that's right. Well, Thursday is Tracy's birthday. We had Miriam's birthday today. We're celebrating with Miriam today. I don't know if she's with us, but, you know, we're celebrating Miriam today. Hi, Miriam. And then, Thursday the 5th. That's right. Tracy's birthday's the 5th. So we have a lot of February birthdays out there. That's a fun birthday. All right, Tracy. Well, she's going to be celebrating. I hope you're celebrating now. I mean, do you do the month-long celebration? I'm a 5th girl. I'm May 5th, and when the birthday's at the beginning of the month, it just, to me, makes sense to celebrate all month long. Let's show these champagne diamond earrings. I mean, you always should. You always should. I don't care if your birthday was the 31st yesterday. Celebrate all month long. That's how we do it, guys, right? This is especially, got to love these birthdays. If we're blessed to celebrate another one, celebrate. Celebrate every day. Here we go with our champagne diamond earrings. It's item number 1129742. That's right. All right, so we'll make Tracy's birthday the big event of Thursday. Might as well. Listen, I got a special surprise for you every day this month. So you got to tune in Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturdays morning, and Sunday morning. Here we go with our champagne diamond drops. 111. Oh, good. She's like, I've been celebrating, girl. I'm so happy. She's a week so far. Good. She didn't even wait around for February to get there. She's like, I celebrate. Good. I like that. I like that. Okay, so here we go with our 111s plus our 83s, so 194 in total. And yes, it's going to be that drop at 1.5 inches. Now, I do just need to advise everybody, if you don't like rose gold, don't do rose gold. They don't have to be like they are now. They can be in white or they can be in yellow. It's up to you, totally up to you, but I got the value and they are $26.99. But today, extra 12% off. That makes them $23.75 instead. 2 Ferrari pieces still here. 2 Tanzanites gone, 1 left. You know what's left? The heart shape. The heart shape's the only Tanzanite that's left. Isn't that amazing? The round is gone. The emerald cut is gone. The heart shape is here. Go figure. We got like 13 days till Valentine's, and yet the heart-shaped Tanzanite is here, which means somebody can still get it today. And then let me know if you have any other requests we can work on, because we have 53 minutes to go, and I don't want you to miss out on the savings. But $26.99 turns into $23.75, and if you haven't seen them on, very quickly, let me pop them on the ear for you. It's really, really good. That is such a good earring, is it not? That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you. All right, top of the hour. Guys, it's not a lot of time left today. We got to rock and roll. And who's got the earrings? But let me try them on if that's what you're waiting to see. Maybe you did not see them yesterday. Let me show them on the hand real quick, and then I'll show you on the ear, because they need to go. And $26.99 only for the pair. That's what they look like from a distance. There's that 1.5 inches where the diamonds start, and then you see the lever back, and I'll pop one on for you. $26.99, but $23.75. Who's got them? Change the gold. We're doing that free of charge. And obviously there's no sizing. And so they can, if you don't need a gold color change, if you're loving the rose, well, they go out tomorrow. If you need a gold color change, it might be an extra day or two to do that, but just depending on what's available in stock. But take a look at that. That's really good. And yet the diamonds stay the same, so the diamonds would just be transferred over to that different gold color of choice. But that's what they look like from a distance. And we'll go back up close and take a last look at $23.75 at checkout. Okay, if those are still here, it's time to melt them, because at $23.75, there's no better value than that. That's a really important discount there. And then let me know. It sounds like we got some other requests coming in, so we'll work on those. Last call, and make sure you get that emerald that I'm wearing, the 8 karat 63. There were so many people Friday night talking about it, and today would be the day to get it. Today would definitely be the day. If you don't need an 863, I've got a different emerald that's 55 points. Oh, and as a 5'5" girl with a birthstone of emerald, I'm liking the 55 pointer. But I can't shop until after you do. So here we go with our emerald, our brand new 1130111. That is the item number. And don't forget, and by the way, for those disappointed that Anna just stole your Tanzanite, I say, well done, Anna. But wait, I did just find something for you. Look at this. I can go larger on the emerald cut. I can go, look at that. I can do an emerald cut in a larger size. I know this is not 8 carats, it's 1207, but I do have one, and it's still given the reds, and it's still my favorite way to see this stone. I love an emerald cut anyways. I've never met an emerald cut I didn't like, but I must say the Tanzanite Blue Wing Museum Reserve with an emerald cutting is pure magic. It's magic, and it's item number 1130131. So I did find a larger one, and it's a 1207. I don't have anything smaller, but I've got this one with the 4 rows of pave down either side. So I'll get to the emerald, but I found this, and I'm excited because there's several of you that missed out on the emerald cut that Anna got. So let me bring this out. 1130131 is our 1207, and then keeps it really simple. Wide band, like the last. You've got a lot of gold presence here, but it's 22 points in the diamond, so keeping it a little easier on the diamond weight, but still really filling up. Everything that you would see when it's on the hand has the diamonds, 4 rows there on either side. And again, I expect to be really busy, but if you're waiting till the very end of the show, everybody does that. It's human nature. It's procrastination central. Don't wait till the end of the show to make requests, because we may not have time to get to them all if that's the case. So please feel free to get them in now so we can help you out with whatever the request may be. But this is really, look at this on the hand. This is gorgeous. And I'm going to do better than, yeah, $16,990 is gone. That's a tough ask. When we got it, look at that. Who's even thinking anymore? Look at that. I've lost a total train of thought here just looking at that stone. It takes you somewhere. It's this is a whole different dimension of Tanzanite. And when we say museum reserve, we expect it to be really good. But what's happening here with this stone? No, that's not normal. Look what's happening there. and it won't be 16,000. I got a blowout right now. Look at what that does. It's no trick of the camera. This is what it does. And only the Tanzanites, I have a special tip for you. It only looks better in person. They get better. And there's going to be naysayers out there going, you're going to tell me that stone is going to look better at my house than it looks there right now on your hand doing what it's doing, that magic. It will. It does. I hear it every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't get a rave review from someone new who's going, I caved, I got a Tanzanite, and I've never been happier. You're right. It looks better in person. This is the stone that you need to experience. I know they look amazing, but they get better in person because there's a lower light. And with neon, you don't need all the light in the world like we got here. You just need regular lighting. And they get better and better. And we're going to make it better than even $99.99 or $89.99. Now, you saw how quickly the last emerald cut went. So please don't hesitate. Dial in early. We've got 45 minutes left. 45 minutes left. I don't see you tomorrow. We don't have a Groundhog Day celebration because we don't have shows on Monday or Tuesday. So we don't see you till Wednesday. So yes, you'll want to tune in every single day this month, but this is the time to be shopping, and it's not 89, 79, even 75. What a value we have here for you. And it's not going to be even $7,000. I'm making it $69.99, but there's a major savings. Beyond that, you realize that your price tag is going to be like $6,100 at checkout. $6,159 to get the ring you see right now, right there. Let me polish it up one more time here. There's an attraction, these stones. They kind of attract what's ever floating in the air. And every time, have you ever noticed that with Tanzanite? They have that like ability, they kind of attract. They do. I'm always trying to clean Tanzanites and there we go. Hang on, let me give it a little extra polish here. I'm so into like making sure these stones look as gorgeous as ever on camera. Look at that. Oh, $69.99, $61.59 at checkout. What are we taking? What are we loving? What are we requesting in our last 45 minutes of our Sunday? There's still Paraiba, by the way. Remember those Paraibas I flashed earlier, like the 2 carat 40 or the 2 carat, there was a 194 that's here as well. So you can go over 2, you can go under 2. We got the mega Paraibas here. And then let me show you this. There's diaspora and aquas and major purple Paraiba coming up. What about anybody want that pink zircon in the bridge? Or here's our next request. Let me go ahead and get you 2 requests here, a blue zircon and a Morganite. Are these for the same color, Andy, or 2 different colors? Sharon, we think. Okay, Sharon, I hope that's correct. Take a look, Sharon. Who? Sharon, got it. Thank you so much. So Sharon, here you go. Both one of kinds. Okay, this is going to be fast. This is 8070, starts with a 112. That is another emerald cut, and don't they look amazing? Emerald cut blue zircon, 213 this time around. 76 points in diamonds, and lots and lots and lots of, look at that. You thought that these are stones. This is why I love emerald cuts. Look at how they just glow. They light up. I'm a girl who likes color, and I like brilliance, and I like sparkle. I like it all. And certain stones just really deliver on all fronts. That's what this blue zircon does. It's in white, yellow, or rose. We can actually change that if you want to, Sharon. But we'll do a quick blowout, and then we've got your Morganite that you requested. Let's get this at home right now. $1,499. I got to keep moving. We got to go fast. We got so little time, so much great jewelry. Hope a bunch of requests are coming in. It's $1,499, which just for the record, that's more than $150 off. You're going to get it for just $1,319. $1,319 if you'd like it, and here's what it looks like on. And again, sizing and gold color change on the house, so we will do that for you. Look at that stone. Isn't that awfully pretty? Then we'll get you a princess cut. We have a very special, let me change it up. It's an Asher cut Morganite that's coming up next that will make affordable as well. That one's coming up. And there's your blue zircon at $14.99, but really $13.19. If you'd like that one of a kind, and again, first caller gets it, whomever it will be. Let's see on this Morganite as well. We've got the fantastic Asher cut. Fun cuts here. I like that you like these really cool step facets because the way they light up these really premium stones is a lot of fun to see. And don't forget about that 1207 emerald cut Tanzanite, that's here. Don't forget about my 863 emerald cut emerald. And now we're going to talk about the emerald sister, which is the Morganite you've got coming up. But that blue zircon should be gone, $13.19. Let me know who's got it. Here comes, okay, pure pink Morganite in rose gold. Now it's going to stay in the rose gold. I don't have another option for you here. It's got to be in the rose gold just because that combination classic. But it's also 1129970. And this is what I love about a pure pink. Not to mention, yes, fancy cutting here, but also look at there's blues and purples coming through. It looks like the essence of Tanzanite is somehow embodied within this Morganite. And it's a, yeah, diamond pink, but a strong diamond pink. That would be a strong pink diamond color. And more like a bubblegum color, which is very rare. And it's 1129970 with a carat 27 Morganite and 11 points in diamonds down the sides. And let's keep the frenzy going here. We've had a busy, busy day. We want to keep it going for 40 more minutes. Got a lot to show you, but we want to make sure your requests are taken care of. Why not? Save 12%, but with this extra discount, I'm loving the 1888, but I think we need to see something a little more special here for our end of the show. And it's a request, and it looks like that, and I'll try it on, and you could pair it up with certain Wonder Rings. I think would look great with it if you wanted to add a little extra some days, but there it is, lighten up again. Asher cutting, step facets, doing what they do. It's not even $1,500. No, it used to be just, wasn't this like on sale a couple of months ago for $14.99? Well, gold's gone up since then. I don't care. I'm going lower with your price tag. You get it for better than 14 or 13 or 12 or $11.99. One beautiful Morganite and the Asher. And that's something you don't see. And the fact it's Asher cutting and more saturated than most we see is such a big moment. I'll take it even lower. The more I lower it, the more we're happy. And then the more you get to lower it. And we're going to take it even better than $11.99. It's only $1,111. And that means you get it for $977. $977. Beautiful value. Keep calling with your requests. Yes. Flower or men's? Flower. The flower ring is gone. Thank you so much. Our floral. 1130011 was the number. Our signet style men's ring from Ferrari is still here. The floral ring just sold. Congratulations on that one. Don't forget, we got a mega last call here on our show. 40 minutes to go. There's the Morganite. Sharon, let me know if you want. I think the blue zircon's still here. Blue zircon's here. Safe to say anybody can get that who wants it. And same with the Asher cutting here. 1111 turns into 977. I wanted to recap this pink zircon from yesterday. It's our round pink zircon on the bridge because there have been a couple questions about is it still available? And the answer is yes, it is still available. At least for the moment, it is our pink zircon, pink diamonds, and white diamond bridge mounting. And it's 1127174. There it is. And don't forget blue zircon. I'm going to keep rocking, guys, and then you let me know what you want to take advantage of. Everything should be going from this entire show before we sign off in 40 minutes. So keep that in mind. And yet we don't see you until Wednesday. We do party on Wednesday. We're going to have a special show every show in February. 19 more of those to go. That's going to be a lot of fun. Hi, Anna. Thank you. It is gorgeous, and you're going to love it. And thank you so much. Thank you for the email. I appreciate it. If anyone needs my email, because sometimes I see that people are, oh, well, how do I email? It's not a secret or anything. It's just laurenblairtv@gmail.com. So that's my name, Lauren, Lauren, the typical traditional spelling, and Blair, Blair, TV, like television, @gmail.com. So that's how you can reach out if you want to reach out and questions, requests, things like that. It can help you out. So yes, that's how everyone emails me. But here we are, and you're getting this mega pink zircon. Carat 63 is a big one. Those are pink diamonds. We put it all together as 99 points here, and yet get ready for this price tag because I love the $39.99. Wendy, we've got your request coming up. Oh, I love this one, Wendy. I love it. We're going to do this one right now for $22.99. That gets an extra 12% off, and that makes it 2023. It's a 223. That's my favorite day of the year. Not my favorite day to host. My favorite day to host is the big game Sunday, which is next Sunday, a week from today, February 8th. February 8th, this Sunday coming up, like a week from today, going to be a big party day. We're going to celebrate, and we'll have a big day for you that day. We have a great time every single year. I love it. I think this could be my 9th or 10th? Anyway, I'm excited about it. It's my favorite day to host this show. It's just a fun day. We're all excited, and we're all home and probably just getting ready to celebrate whether you like football or not, we all celebrate that day. You know, a lot of entertainment that day. So we're going to have fun that day this next week. And then, of course, here we are with our $22.99. But it's 2023, which I love 223. 223 is my favorite day of the year. It is coming up on a Monday this month. So that's my favorite day. And this happens to be 2023 is your price you pay for this one instead of $22.99. Now let's get to Wendy's request. Jason, what'd you just pick up there? Oh, the princess cut? Gotcha. Okay, thank you. I just don't want to recap anything in a minute that is already sold. So, because we will do a little recap at the end. For anybody who just popped in a little later to the show, now, Wendy, here you go. Color Change Spine. This is one of our deluxe. Best of best. 112-8462. Here we go. Wow. So, I'm going to have this reset. I've said this before, and they don't want to reset it until it sells, because I get it. We have a lot of things to do. So, well, it's a little bit crooked. I think I want it to be just a little bit up on the right side, just a bit. So I've already made a note about this. So Wendy, it's the same stone, it just needs to be reset. Sometimes the jewelers, it's complicated to set these center stones sometimes. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna reset the center to just straighten it out. We have a 341 radiant cut color change spine with 52 points in pear shapes and then 4 points in rounds. So where? I don't even see what? Where are the 4 points in rounds? Okay, I'm just going to give you a total weight here because I don't know why that is that way, because the pear shapes are very large here. And that is important. I guess there's the one round right there. It's right in the middle of basically the side. So it's going to be overall 56 points in diamonds, but most are bigger pear shapes. There's your radiant cut spine that I like to just always make sure you see it upright. And we have a new price tag. It stays in white gold. It's $14K. I want to try it on. And here it is with that. Ooh, look at that. Dispersion beyond. Love a radiant for that reason. It's already radiant. And then you add the radiant cutting and it becomes more radiant. And we're going to do this for, $79.99 is not going to work. I got a discount, then you get to discount. We both get to discount. And I'll do it right now for $44.99, which takes it down. We know that price by now. That's going to be significantly less for you. We're going to take that down at checkout to $39.59. Never been better. And that's what it looks like right there from a distance. Got that bright open color. We love these spines. They still change color from green to red. Can't do it here in the studio. We would need UV light, but you will, you'll experience that hopefully as you get to wear it and enjoy it, how it goes from one color to the next, but always has that high dispersion level. And by the way, the yellow diamond cross, I will recap because I just got word we do have somebody who got two, just got one instead. So I've got another on the yellow diamond cross because it was previously sold out. So we will show that again. Yay. Or if you just want to get it now, you can do that. If you already called in a few minutes ago and they said it was sold out, then I just got a memo here that, are we still saying that word memo? I just got a memo that we have one left now. So I'll recap the yellow diamond cross coming up, which was our biggest value of the day by far. Yes. Thank you. All right, I'm going to try that. That was 112.71.74 on the pink zircon. We're verifying on the pink zircon. This will be $39.59. That means we're moving at a good clip here because things are selling after they're on the air. And we're very busy on our phone lines because I see there's 70 on the phone lines, and I'm only looking at 2 of you here. So that means we're busy. That's when you're busy. And let me know if we can help you with anything, because you see everything from the show that was previously available is starting to find their homes here. And that's what should happen as we approach the very end of the day, 34 minutes away from signing off. And also the spine, $39.59. Let me recap that cross before it gets too late in the show here, because I know this is going to cause another little mini frenzy here. Somebody had ordered two. They came back and said, you know what, I do only need one. They weren't sure, so they threw one back essentially. That's good because they were talking about gifting. So here's what I'm going to offer for you. This is the value of the day. And if you weren't with me a couple hours ago or 90 minutes ago, you didn't see it. So now I get to show it again, 1130104, and I'm so proud of this one. Let me know if you'd like the spine. We'll zoom back a bit here. This is the cross I'm wearing today. And I'm proud of to just, there's no end to the pride of what I feel when I bring you something like this. We had our last cross was last week. It was iconic. It was white diamonds. It was similar carat weight, white diamonds, more stones. That means you've got the rare stones in the bigger size here with our 40 pointers. I adore this cross pendant. And marquise cuts, 5 of them, 3 down the middle, 2 side to side, in yellow gold only. A fantastic value and way to get your still VS stones, dramatic yellows here because they're not too light. I have a little disdain for yellow diamonds that are too light. I won't bring them to you. If they're too light, we just don't offer them because then they don't look like fancies anymore. They look like bad white diamonds. I don't want that. I work so hard to bring you nothing but white diamonds, like pure white diamonds when we do bring our white diamonds, meaning no body color. You know, they have to be near colorless or better. Nobody wants to see browns or grays or dinge or haze to their diamonds. So when I bring yellows, I want them to really look yellow. And that's what these do. And yet all brilliant cutting, fabulous fancy cuts here. And yet this price tag, it was so reduced. And this is the beauty of it. It was supposed to be $29.99, and I don't have any problem with that price. And then I worked really, really hard a couple of days ago before our team went to Tucson. You know, that's where everybody is right now. I feel like I feel like we're out on our own island here because pretty much the entire jewelry industry right now is at the Tucson trade show. And so here we are just saying, don't leave home. Don't have to get in a car or on a plane or travel by bus or air or any other, or rail or any other way, and we'll bring better values than wholesale to your living room. And here's what we're doing. Instead of 29, my top of the hour, because this was a product that was scheduled well before my flash sale was scheduled. So I just got you the great top of the hour value for our superstar of the day and got our $3,000 cross, which was like the mainstay, because $59.99 is where it should have been. And then I said, let's put together something special. And then I worked it and worked it and worked it, and we got you a better deal. And then today, because surprise, a flash sale, you get this better discount off of the big top of the hour, which is not 29 or 25. And I was amazed at $24.99. I'd be very proud to say, get it for 24, but we're taking it lower than that. And then giving you the additional 12% off. So there is no better time. And now we've got one left for you because somebody got 2 and then they said, I only need 1 after all. So here we go. And here's what I'll do instead of 24. Or 23, or 22, or 21. And if you called and they already said sold out, you got a chance here to pick one up. And we'll make it $1,999 yet again with that extra 12% off, which of course takes it down to just $1,759. That is amazing. And 5 big yellow diamond stones in solid yellow gold. Gotta love that. So did we help Wendy? Did we hear from Wendy? Wendy's gonna leave that spin for somebody else. All right, and so my last requests for Sharon and Wendy are still here. So if you're not Sharon and not Wendy and you're saying, I really like those, well, you can take them, it sounds like, because they're still available, okay? So not all requests go to the requesters, they're just requests. So again, we always help you out when we can, all right? Let me know if you have any requests or recaps you want to see before we go for the day. Have a couple of really important pieces coming up, and still one Ferrari piece left from the show. It's the men's ring. And also those, I guess our champagne diamond drop earrings are still here as well. But the cross, $17.59. Let's give it 60 seconds, Tony, and that'll be the last time we see it today. Unless it's already gone, then we'll move on right now. But that is fabulous. And then we have another Couperin, a Paraiba here in a purple color, and 1 Tanzanite left. Well, we have the 1 emerald cut. It's the 12 carat, and then the heart shape is still here. The heart shape was about 7 carats. That's still here as well. Just reminding you of some of the pieces that have not found their homes yet today, but will. And so that's really important. And then here we go. Is this okay? Hey, we've got the most beautiful diamond band we bring. I like how you think. We have got a $297 cigar band. It's funny, the other day I turned on TV to just check in with a friend of mine who works in the jewelry biz. And I kid you not, there was a replica of this ring, but in like simulants and stainless steel, and it was hundreds of dollars. And I'm going, if simulants and stainless steel are hundreds of dollars, we've got a problem. And yet, I've got the cigar band in solid diamonds, VS diamonds. This is coming up. Great request. 111. Oh, and it's a 111 number on top of it. Come on. This is going to be good. And keep calling. I know we're busy on the phone lines. We can't get anyone through at the moment. Please bear with us. Hopefully it'll be 30 more seconds till we get everybody with an operator here. But that is wild what we're doing on that diamond cross. It'll be $17.59. So let me know if the last one's gone. And then, oh yeah, here we go. It's white diamonds in white, yellow, or rose gold. I recommend the white gold highly. It is 1113407. And what did you just pick up, Jason? And then here we go. $297 in diamonds. Fabulous band, 4 rows, and all huge stones individually, side to side. Just amazing, is it not? These are the VS diamonds we adore and love and that we stand for. This is really what put this network on the map, was here we bring you the most exotic colored stones in the world. Yet most people start their TVON collections with diamonds, because even if you shop with diamonds for decades prior, you probably have not had the privilege too often to buy VS diamonds. And that's why diamonds are where everybody starts. And then once you fall in love with our diamonds, you'll fall in love with all the color that we select for you. But this is fabulous. And Patricia, we've got your request next if you want to go ahead and get ready. But this band is everything. And you do want to size up a little bit. I would go up a half a size on this one just for a nice comfy fit. Take a look at it on, because it doesn't taper much. If you look at the back, and I'm so glad this is from like 8-9 years ago, because boy, that would be about probably $35,000 today right here on this show. Just with the gold being where it's at and the diamonds being what they've done in the last 8-9 years, gold's gone up. Gold went up the last 8-9 days to record levels. So I'm glad we're going back to a piece that was first made, so many years ago. And we're going to take this on down right now. This values everything, guys. And if you need a band, this is men's or ladies too. I know not all men do the bling, but if we have men out there that do the bling, who like to sparkle, like us ladies do, then this would work as a men's ring as well. Because like I said, I work with a lot of men who like jewelry as well, because I come from the sports world where, you know, a lot of professional athletes love their jewelry. And so I'm around a lot of bling all the time. And yet I will tell you right now, this is what a lot of wedding bands look like for guys that really can have whatever they want. Yes? Yeah, a measurement on which one? The cross or the band? The band. Of course. Let me grab a ruler, then stay there, Tony. I'm just going to get my left hand to get the ruler. So here's the measurement. And this is the width of it. It's exactly a 1/2 inch wide. It tapers, but not much. That's why I say a half size is probably best, because you see how wide. Like if you're a 7, go to a 7 1/4 or 7 1/2. Just give yourself a little extra room. I think you'll know what to do. As jewelry lovers, we kind of know when we're on the edge and if there's a wider band, what to do. So just kind of depending on what your true ring size is. But there it is, 1/2 inch wide, as you see right there. And it's going to be the 4 rows, $297. What this price is, I'm just glad it's out here. I never would have had a chance to put it up at this price ever. We didn't get to adjust the pricing for gold today. If, like I said, it'd be $35,000 if we did. I've got it for under $10,000. And it's solid gold, and you can choose. I don't know if we have all gold colors in stock, because I know we have the white, but the yellow and the rose doesn't look like we do. Might take a couple days to make it. Don't worry. It's going to be diamonds, and we know our diamonds are absolutely perfect and foolproof. Let's make this easy. Not even half, 49, even 39. You know what a value this is? For this amount of gold. Look at the way it's finished. Look at the depth of the gold. Forget about the width. Look at the depth of the gold. You can do wide gold, but if you make it so thin and it's like whisper thin, it's not going to have any depth to it. It's not a lot of gold. This is a lot of gold. And it's only a size, I think it's a 6 right now. So it's really, really good. I'm going to make this better than 39. And let me tell you something, operators, I'm going to need to know who's getting the band, because this is wild. And then, yes, Patricia will have your pendant as soon as we sell out in the band. It's not even $3,500. This is before, I can't get over this price tag. This is before 12% off, keep in mind. And it's not 35, and it's not 34, and I've never been able to do, in the last year or two, I haven't been able to do diamond bands like this. Not at this price. And you're not even spending 34, 33, or 32, or 31. I'm going to go all out. This may be the ultimate diamond band you need to have. Easy to wear. While it's wide, it still sits pretty low profile. You could put a glove. I was wearing gloves last night. I went to an event. I was wearing long, like over the elbow, red leather gloves. True story. And let me tell you, it looked great. But I'm going to say, I love my gloves. But I'm going to tell you right now, just as fashion, it was 85 degrees outside. I looked like a lunatic, but it's okay. Fashion is fashion, and fashion takes precedent in my mind. I don't care how hot it is. I'm wearing the long leather gloves. But I wore my jewelry. It was easy. I just had to choose my bands. I had to wear my bands that were, this you can wear. under gloves. Or if you just go get gas twice a week, and I wear gloves for that too, because I don't want to touch any gas pumps. And I drive a lot, so I have to get gas all the time. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not touching those handles, so I put on little latex, like, you know, yeah, I just pretend I just got out the ER and just feel like, yeah, oh yeah, my gloves are still on. Not, yeah, never mind the germaphobe at stall number 4. But here's what I'm going to do instead of $31.99. This is a band you're wearing every day. It's easy to wear while it still gives the wow. It's only $2,999, and that makes it actually $26.39. That's got to be the best value I've had in recent years. I mean, it really is. For a wide band in diamonds, and thank you to our requester, because that's the hot stuff right there. That can't be done. You know as well as I do, with gold being what? This week it was $5,500 an ounce. You think you'll get a band like that in plain gold for $3,000? No, and it's really only $26.39. Yes. Did she? What color did she get? White gold. I'm glad to hear it. Fantastic. And what'd she think about that value? Was she as stunned as I am right now? Thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me bring that out. She said thank you to me. I'm saying thank you to her. Thank you for letting me have this value, because this, Andy, what's going on? There's 5 calls somewhere else right now? Wowza. I got more callers on the other side of the country. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? Things are selling left and right, and I'm not even hearing about it because it's cool. But listen, take advantage of that band. $26.39? Whoa. White diamond VS 4-row stout, men's or ladies. Yeah, it's for my more like, yeah, it's for my guys who like a lot of diamonds. I know some guys are like not jewelry wearers. That's fine. And then some guys like plain. That's fine. This is for, no. We like to shine. We're okay. We like the sparkle, and we like the wow. And it doesn't matter. If someone wants to look at our jewelry, fine. Harry Winston said people will stare. Make it worth their while. I feel like that's something I would say, but that's Harry Winston. He said that, and I completely wholeheartedly agree. So wear the red leather full-length gloves when it's 85 degrees outside. Okay, by the time it was evening, so it had cooled down a little bit. But I was in Inglewood, and it was like 78 degrees. Anyway, all right. So, and the Grammys are tonight. Anybody predicting long leather gloves at the Grammys tonight? I am. Long leather gloves, I'm predicting it. I think you'll see more than one pair of long length gloves tonight. Yes, I do. I think you will. All right, so here we go. $29.99, 26, what did I say, $26.39? That's ridiculous. So in the best way. All right, I got to show Patricia's request here because we have madness going on right now, and I want to make sure that we could stay on that for hours. But I only get 21 more minutes with you today. So as much as I want to just stay on this and stay on this and stay on this, I'm going to have you say, just jot that number down and call in and get one. Because I do have to show Patricia's request here. It's a color change spine pendant that I just feel like I had this a couple of days ago, which is probably why she asked for it, because now she's getting 12% off. And Jason, did you get a band over there? What color? 2 and yellow to the same caller or different people? 2 different people. Okay, for a minute I thought they were being greedy, but no. 2 in yellow gold, 1 to 1 and 1 to another. What about you, Allison? Band ring, what color? It's amazing. This band ring is everything. And white gold. Honestly, you cannot go wrong. I wouldn't, rose gold's not my preference. I really like the yellow and I really like the white, and I wish we had all 3 gold codes to show you so you could decide. But I think we know by now what our white diamonds look like in your favorite gold color. And that's the key. You get your favorite gold color, yes. I said go up a little probably. I think I still want to say, especially if you're on the edge, I'd say 1/4 to 1/2, depending on like how true a size you are. If you tend to like, be a little bit between sizes, you definitely want to go up 1/2. If you like, some days you're a 5.5, but some days you're a 6. I definitely go for the 6 here. If you're always a 6, you still might want to go 6 1/4 on this one, just because it is so wide through the back, and we're obviously busy. And I want you to keep calling. I just want to make sure that Patricia, who requested this a couple minutes ago, gets a chance to see her pendant, which is 113-0052. Then we're going to probably go back to the band. I just don't want to keep Patricia waiting if she's on the line. So Patricia, here you go. It's a one of a kind 145 spine pendant. And that is also, this would actually match the ring really well. It's available in any gold color, whereas the ring was in white. So you could change it if you want to match the ring, and they would go together. But 42 points in the diamond weight, pretty traditional round brilliance here. I've got the ruler ready to go. So we'll try it on the hand. It's a big bail. It's got a lot of room in the bail for larger chains, DBTYs, etc. Here's the length of your pendant, and that's going to be 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. We'll try it on the neckline for you as well to see what that looks like. Oh, and by the way, there's that cross on that I didn't show you earlier. Sorry about the clasp. It's not my own chain. It's one I borrowed from them. So it doesn't do what my chain does, but let's see. There's the cross on, and then there's the color chain spine as well. So two great options here. Whatever you like in necklaces, we got it. But again, this the cross does come by itself. It doesn't come with a chain. I just wanted you to see it on throughout the day. So I just popped it on a chain for you. But there's the spine. All right, we'll go back to the wheel, close up, and give you a great big value on this one. And again, change the gold. We'll make this one $14.99. Yeah, $14.99 sounds good. Then with that extra 12%, that's going to be down to just $1,319. So $1,319 and change on that one. And then we've got, yeah, I might have to revisit the band. We got a lot of people asking about that diamond band. You don't get 3 carats in that kind of gold for $2,600, and that's what we essentially had. So we'll go back to that wide 4-row band that is so must have. And 14, well, it's got only one here. That's the thing. I might be able to produce more diamonds, but I can't produce more spines. The color change spines are a private collection, and we are pretty much at the tail end of them as well. So there just aren't that many remaining, and time to get one if you like it. Here's the inside. So you can see we kept that open through the back, but still that nice border of gold around it. The bail's a good size. We're really busy on the phone lines. We probably will be from here on out. We've got about 17.5 minutes left to go to make those decisions and take that discount for our Sunday, 1st of February flash sale. Here's the band again. And this band, Jason, you got another one? What color? Oh, different item. What did you get? Oh, fabulous. This is good news. All right, so I'm glad you're loving the discount, because even if you know your item number, you can get the discount if it's still here. And that's what some people are doing. They're like, I like something from whatever. And they're getting that discount. But here we are back to 1113407, which is, again, I'm getting more and more questions about this. I still can't believe it. I know gold pricing well. I know our manufacturing pricing. I'm the first to say, because it's obviously I'm not going to tell you something that's not true. You all see it. Prices have gone up a little bit. Not as much here as everywhere else, but that's a price tag that is major, 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 major discounting. $2,639 when you say yes today. That is beyond impressive. For 3 carats in diamonds, I don't know where you're buying diamonds that are VS in quality. I don't know where you're buying lab-grown diamonds that are 1,000 a carat or less. And that is well under $1,000 a carat. And they're not little diamonds, they're big. And it's not a little bit of gold, it's a lot. And it's in any gold color you want. And it's all this, look at that. That's men's or ladies. It's fabulous. It's bling to the absolute nth degree. And it's $2,639 to get it home to you. That is really outstanding. And diamonds are diamonds. We know our diamonds inside out. That's the key here. And you've got it right there. And honestly, if you're not getting one, it just means you don't like big diamond rings, because there would be no reason to hold off on this band. Or maybe it's an upgrade for a 2-row style you have. And maybe you like comfortable but wide, wide but comfortable. It's going to be comfortable. It's really well made. It's so, I love this one. I always think it's an interesting visual when, look at how it does this. It's actually so wide, it's top heavy. Like, watch. Do you see how the back comes up? There's actually a gap. It actually is so wide through the front that it actually doesn't sit properly. Every other ring sits like this. When I put it down, it's going to sit like that. This one goes boop. It's so wide through the front with that 4 rows that it doesn't even sit the same way that other rings do. So I'm having to, like, you know what? I just realized there's fingerprints on the diamonds. And that's funny, because do you know that most diamond rings, I can touch them all I want. They're never going to show a fingerprint because the surface area of the diamond is not big enough. Yeah, these are such big individual diamonds. See, now it's better. Hold on. See, this is the thing. It comes out by request. I hadn't polished it and cleaned it yet. Let me clean this. It was looking a little bit like everyone else's diamonds for a minute. Now it looks like our VS diamonds. I just realized I had fingerprints all over it. And I hadn't cleaned it because it just came out by request. So yeah, now it's looking a little better and brighter. Same ring, I just gave it a little polish. My goodness, what a difference, right? But that tells you so much. It speaks volumes that you can actually get a fingerprint on a diamond that's, you know, that size. It's a large enough diamond where it could show a fingerprint right across the top surface. And it's $2,639. I keep having to say that because 12% off is not the price you see. It gets better. So the price, and I'll tell you, it'd be just as popular at $29.99. We all know gold and diamond pricing today in February 1st of 2026. We know. We know that this would be just as popular and just as hot and just as gorgeous and just as big a seller right now at $29.99. This extra bonus is that we're giving you 12% off, which is only the biggest discount we've ever done in our history of this network. And here it is again on the hand to see how really just smooth. I mean, it doesn't have any sharp edges. I could run my signet ring along the top of it and it's not going to scratch my ring. I mean, any more than it's already scratched from wearing it every day for the last many, many years. But point is, like, this is smooth. It's not a complicated ring to wear. It's wider. We talked about it being a ½ inch wide across the top and doesn't taper until the rear of the ring, the back side, so that it just can add a little comfort. But look at how, again, now there's a decent amount of gold there. You know that. Has to be to set the bigger diamonds. Remember, the bigger diamonds have more depth. So the bigger round brilliant you get, not only bigger diameter, but they have more depth to them. So you have to naturally add more gold to then allow for the culettes to sit in the gold and not on your hand. So there's more gold, but again, still I could put anything on over this. It's not going to be anything. There's no sharp edges. There's nothing rough or scratchy there. It's really, I mean, you could run a fine silk along it. You could put a glove over it. You could actually wear this every single day, never have to take it off. Like a lot of big diamond rings, if they're a big stone set, prong set, up high off a band, you're not putting, it's not practical to wear every day. And we still wear them every day, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you need practicality, but don't want to give up big looks and big wow factors, you've got it right here with this band ring. So $26.39, we'll give it the last 60 seconds, then we got to go. And now it just looks so much better. So yeah, everybody who bought it now is, oh, wow. I thought maybe it was like some kind of not so great. Look, it needed cleaning. It needed a good polish. And now look at that. Stunning as ever. Beautiful, beautiful bright VS diamonds. And to get that today for $26.39, it's unbelievable. That would be such a great value if it was just gold. If it was just a gold band of that size. If it was a gold band half that size. You know where gold's at. It's well documented what's happening, and yet this is our most popular. Now, I think this is it's a more popular seller than even our yellow diamond cross pendant that we had earlier today. And why not? So iconic, goes with everything. You wear it with everything. You wear it every day of your life. You have something that's just beautifully, beautifully done. And yet it's only going to be, I mean, seriously, guys, $29.99, but really $2,639. And speaking of that yellow diamond cross, check with your operators and see if that one is still left for you. We'll let you know if it is. Obviously, they know better than I do. We are very busy and things are selling that I'm not aware of by tremendous volume here. So I'm not calling out everything that's selling just because we got a lot of busy operators here. So here we are at $26.39 if you'd like that band. Now, let me also show you, I think the Spine pendant, color change Spine still here. Reminder, our big emerald, if you're in love with the 863 emerald like I am, this is the day to get it because it's now way less than $30,000. It's so incredible. Look at that, 26,000 instead of, it's 26.4. So yeah, 26,000 instead of 29,999. That's the way and the day to get that beautiful 863 Colombian emerald home. Also have a purple Paraiba for the end of our show that you haven't even seen yet. And we did see one earlier in a smaller size. I want to bring out our 2-carat 39 for you. And this is an elongated pear shape. Such a pretty piece. Also reminder, the 1207 emerald cut Tanzanite is still here. That just couldn't get better. Gleaming neon stone. There it is. That stone is still here. This is $69.99, but much less with your discount. Over $700 of savings on that Tanzanite, which is the 12-carat pluser. It's a 1207 emerald cut. It's got rose and rose. This really matches. The diamond design matches the way the step fastening is done in the stone. And don't forget, we've got a special show for you every day in February that we're with you. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, next Saturday, next Sunday, we've got a special show every day in February. So you got to tune in and see what we're doing and see what's up. Take a look at this purple Paraiba pear shape. It's elongated. It's stunning. And it looks so good. And I think we've got, if you had trouble getting through a few minutes ago, we've got available operatives for the first time in the last 30 minutes or so. So you can give us a call if you have a request or want to pick up something we showed earlier. Here's 112-9959 on this one. And that will be, and keep calling on that diamond band, best value of the day with our yellow diamond cross. They were two outstanding, premium, better values than you could ever imagine. So it's time to go ahead and pick those up as well. And then here we are with our purple Paraiba elongated pear shape. That's a 239. And then it has 68 points in diamonds, baguettes and rounds first, rounds after that, and then even rounds down the sides. And also a very special look when you see this on the hand. Either way you want to wear it, it is one gorgeous purple Paraiba, and it is clean. Is it ever? To get almost 2.5 carats and see clarity like that, very impressive. Here's the finishing. So it's got a little kind of like a shadow under gallery. So it just shadows the shape of the stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. And we have, yep, just one 14 karat gold. Actually, we'll change the gold if you want to on this one. So it can be white, yellow, or rose, whatever you'd like to do there. But look at that glow coming from that stone. Here's the other way to wear your pear, just like so. And that's going to be, yep, a very special end of the show opportunity. We got 8 minutes to go. What would you like to see and pick up while this flash sale is going on? What would you like to have? And here it is. Look at this up close. Look at this Paraiba. I can't help but admire the up close and seeing the clarity that stone has and blowing it out. End of the show is here. I was supposed to get $69.99. I got the end of the show special with 8 minutes left to go. Let's make this happen. Let's really wow you with a purple Paraiba. Actually, I got to zoom back a little bit more. Got to make sure you see all the tippy top of the gorgeous double halo there. We're going to make it better than 6,000, 5,000, or 4. Even $39.99 is a deal. I'm going to take it lower than that. We're going to send it out right now for just $3,499. End of the show. Go ahead, Allison. Okay, let me know what you're taking, guys, so we don't recap it, because we got a recap coming up, and I know pieces have been going out like crazy. So I want to make sure we're not showing people's pieces that have already been spoken for. Don't want to do that. So we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly. Consider right now that this is a $34.99. What's on your screen after your discount? That is going to end up being only $3,079. It's basically, yeah, it's under $3,100 for that ring. Amazing. And let me know what you like. Before we go, if you have any final like recap requests, you want to see something again, check on availability, get something seen for the first time on the air. We would have time to do that if you're very quick on the phone lines. Want to make sure we do that as quickly as we can. And make sure you dial in with those requests. We're checking on availability right now on some of those items. Yellow diamond cross. What about those champagne diamond drop earrings? Our Ferrari men's ring, or that signet style, is still available. I think it is. I haven't heard otherwise. The blue star sapphire from earlier is still available. The purple Paraiba, the one that had the lavender color, that's still available. I'll show you the, let me show you the smaller version that we had as well. This was the one that was here much earlier in the show. I showed it in the very first half hour. This is the oval. So if you want a little more simple style, that oval is the carat and a half with the double halo in the diamonds, but the baguettes and the rounds together. That was $24.99. Less your 12%. So we've got the oval at $24.99 or the pear shape for $34.99. Then you take 12% off either. And when you do so on the $24.99 oval, that's going to come down to only $2,199. And they're each one of a kind. So let me know which one's your preference there. Then we also are going to recap the heart-shaped Tanzanite or anything else you want to see before we go. It is last call on our Sunday flash sale, 1st of February, and then we'll see you on the 4th of February, and we'll see you on Wednesday night at 5. So remember, February 4th at 5. Yes, and we've got a special, yes. Yeah, I was just going to show it. Let's do it now. The recap of the lavender purple Paraiba. So you see how these purples have a little bit of a, it's pretty traditional for the copper-bearing stones to have that more fuchsia tone to it. This is the only lavender I have, and it looks so good. And it's a huge size, and that would be 112-8453, a revisit from earlier today. And that is the 4 carat 10 with the elite 180 total weight in diamonds. Let me try it on for you again as well. Then we'll recap our heart-shaped Tanzanite or anything else you want to see. Princess cuts. baguettes, princess on the sides and here. Then the baguettes in the corners, the rounds the rest of the way. Here it is on the hand. It does have an under gallery, and this is quite the ring. Look at the size. We got it for $54.99. We got it all the way down. But there's also over $500. It's closer to, what, $600 of savings there, because that one ends up being so much better, and you get to take that 12% off and makes it $48.39 at checkout. So it's a huge savings you're getting. Way, way more than you'd ever get any other day, because that is our biggest sale ever. So 12% off takes that $54.99, makes it $48.39 at checkout instead. It's just got to stay in the white gold. And we just all we need to know is your ring size. And we have 4 minutes left to go, and that's it. And keep in mind, the phone lines only stay open for a couple minutes after we go off the air. So you want to make sure that you're getting in on those values, A, before things sell out, and B, before the opportunity goes away. To save all that extra, yes. Oh, totally normal. It's not only normal, it's expected. And there are some inclusions, but that's normal, especially given that it's a 410. You would only see them when it's up close. Take a look. We'll show you up close again. Yeah, of course, there's going to be, it's Paraiba. So tourmaline is all type 3. There, of course, if it didn't have inclusions, it's probably not a real stone, right? Every stone in the world has inclusions on some level. This is an up-close view. That's why we show you different views. You would not see those with the naked eye. You would not see those when it's on the hand. You see it's an incredibly clean stone considering it's a massive 410. We see, typically in Paraibas, we see inclusions on half carat and 1 carat stones. Really, really, really typically. This is a 410. Rarest color I've got to show you. I mean, it's even more rare than the blue greens. It's even more rare than the traditional purples you just saw. And of course, there's going to be an inclusion or two, but those are visible because we're giving you a 10 power magnification view, and it doesn't impede. What I look for is stones that don't have inclusions to the point where they're murky or they're hazy or they're cloudy. That's when inclusions start to become a point where they impede the glow or they impede the light that goes through the stone. That's when I don't want inclusions, but they're accepted here because it's a type 3. Everyone's going to have them. Yeah. Yeah, I can. 2 oval blue greens coming up. They're a little on the pricey side. Did you give them some quotes on pricing, Andy? Because, yeah, they're really, really, really big stones. We have the 194 and the 240. So we'll show them very quickly here. Keep in mind, they're both going to be, you know, well over 10,000. That's going to be first and foremost is the oval. This is the 1 carat 94 with a triple band. They're both new. And then we've got also, it's so clean though. Look at that, 194. Remarkable, isn't it? And here's the other. The other is going to be over 2 carats. It's actually 240. So very clean stones, both identical really in their color, both ovals, and they're both going to be under 20,000. So that's the good news. We've got the larger of the 2 and 18 karat gold. That's the 240 with 38 points in fancy diamonds. And then you've got the carat 94 here with 36 points in diamonds. I'll do this one for $15,999. And this one's only $12,999. So there are 2, and that will be before your discount. We only have about 90 seconds left to go in the show. So at this point, I think, Jason, are you getting the lavender Cuprian? Maybe. So we still got the lavender here. First caller that says yes, and then we'll give you item number 113014 on the left. That's going to be the 194 with 36 points in diamonds. So the diamond weights are almost equal. The stone sizes, yes, the bigger ones on the right, but that's a big difference in price tag. $13,000 on the left and $16,000 on the right, both with your massive savings today, 12% off. And if there's one, Andy, that they like better, we could zoom in on that one as quickly as we can and still give you a minute with it to look at it with graphics. But let me know if they have a preference on their oval. But again, $13,000 on the left side and $16,000 on the right side. And with your 12% off. And then, of course, we still have the heart-shaped Tanzanite. Now, I know we're busy on the lines. We're going off the air in 45 seconds. I'll see you Wednesday night at 5 Pacific. That is 8 p.m. Eastern. And look at that heart shape. That's $44.99 for the heart-shaped Tanzanite. We have the $54.99 lavender Cuprian still here. You'll love this stone. You will love that stone. The stone is so rare. It's beyond rare. I mean, rare is really an understatement on that lavender. And again, 20 seconds left. So let me know what you'd like. We'll help you out. We got a couple minutes left on the phone lines here, so don't feel like you can't dial in. Dial in, absolutely. Get your 12% off. I'll see you Wednesday night. Thank you so much for watching and shopping today. I hope you enjoyed our 1st of February flash sale and our first ever 12% off sale. Thanks again. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Join me Wednesday night. I'm Lauren Blair. See you on Wednesday.